My boobs are purple.
Hi guys, Anna from the Bubba Love Sponge Show with Gouda, telling you to watch this Best of the Week video for some of the best content over the week. You're gonna friggin' love it, right?
Woo! Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel.
Hey.
Anna,
Nap time for everyone else.
did you get your footage into Action Jackson?
I just posted it myself on Instagram.
Oh, what? No. Oh.
Are you mad at me?
Yeah, kinda.
What?
Blitz, didn't we talk about making these
Yep.
big time videos
Of at least 3 minutes?
Of at least 3 minutes, so that we could, because 3 minutes is kind of the threshold of what you need to be on.
Yes, you did.
No,
But
hold on.
I time lapsed it and it was a lot less than 3 because I'm getting pretty good.
But I think the point is to get more than 3.
Correct. 3 or longer.
Yeah, maybe talk
Anna,
and that's-
if you
and
would
that's
have
what
been
I
like,
said.
hey, it's Anna, and I've gotten so good at this that I'm going to have to do a little filler before, and then I'll cue it up, okay? So, hi, and here's my cue. I'm laying here at my apartment by myself. Most 35-year-old semi-attractive ladies
Almost
are
40.
out getting some D. I'm here playing Rubik's Cube.
Cubics are
With
She's a cubic rube, all right.
with a cat that hates me.
listening to Dave Smith, getting full
Listen,
whap,
yeah.
talking about Syria.
So
I thought it was Yemen.
I just want to.
Both.
I just want to
Super
make
hot.
sure, Blitz. By the way, I'm 152 away from 107,000 on Facebook. Please go follow us so I can have a good little day. Thank you. Now, Blitz, I don't want to be. I want to be. I want to be. I want to be nice.
Okay.
I want to be. I don't want to make her cry.
Okay.
I don't want her. I don't want her mad at me. I don't want to be that overbearing boss I used to be. I like to be nice.
Okay.
But did I specifically, when describing the content I'd like to get from y'all this past weekend, can you, the best of your ability, tell me what you recollect of me saying the parameters could potentially be?
Yeah, it needed to be 3 minutes or longer was the thing.
And I think I said, don't be wasting it on Instagram. I need to make sure it's on YouTube and or Facebook.
I'm
think I
pretty sure I also
specifically-
reiterated to make sure it's 3 minutes or longer.
3 minutes or longer. Don't rely on Instagram as our only distribution method. We want to distribute this mostly through YouTube or a Facebook kicker. Those are my 2 priorities right now that I'm trying to offer great visual stuff.
I'm subscribing right now.
And so, Anna, what do? You make it an Instagram-only deal. Time-lapse Willie. Why did you do that, if I may ask, sweetie? Babe, if you will.
Babe.
I just felt like it wasn't worthy of 3 minutes. There wasn't a lot going on. I said what I was doing and I did it, and then I closed it out.
It was a good Instagram video, but
That's cool.
I make 0 out of Instagram. Instagram does nothing for me.
I'll do it. I'll do it
I haven't
again.
figured out how to make any money on Instagram yet.
I'll do it again.
Anna Hummel is a very important part of the show. She moves the needle. People like her. But she just she just defies what I ask.
yeah.
Now, Anna, were you mindful of what I'd said, or did you forget that? Just trying to wade through this nonsense, if you will, in a very nice way. Did you remember that I said I wanted it 3 minutes long and I wanted to distribute it on YouTube or Facebook, and I did not specifically want it on Instagram? Do you remember that?
I was just
It's a yes or no question. Answer the question, please.
Yes, I knew. I'm sorry.
Jay, we're trying to make this like a legal deal, you know what I'm saying?
This is the new Bubba.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a yes or no answer is what it is.
Yeah.
Were you mindful of what I had asked?
I was mindful. I did know that you wanted it 3 minutes, but when it was all said and done, even after I added like a beginning, a middle, and an end, it was only about like 45 to 49 seconds. And I just didn't think that dragging it out was going to be good content. So I posted it on Instagram instead.
Well, see, usually when somebody's real popular, we want more of them. Just
Yeah.
ask Dan. And
Even when they're not.
And yeah.
By the way.
Like
By the way.
Dan's going to give you a by the way 8-minute video
Yeah.
just upon his introduction.
Yeah.
And so, Anna, let's go ahead and look. And Anna, you know that we have 0 ways to monetize our Instagram. You know that, don't you? And you're a very popular person within our little world. Like,
Yeah.
you and Tara's podcasts are arguably some of the best podcasts that we do. meaning like as far as the percentage of people that listen to them and like them. So like, you're a big needle mover, but you're so down on yourself that you just want to just do as little as you can and be just.
It wasn't that I did as little as I could. I mean, I probably spent like a whole hour just trying to get the Rubik's Cube down and then filming it and the time lapse and then putting it together.
Thank you for giving me an hour of your weekend.
Sorry.
Real cute. Real cute there.
Hello and welcome to Hot Girl Summer. Today we are going to solve the Rubik's Cube.
You haven't even mixed it up enough. I'll say that right
What
now.
the hell?
That's pretty good.
Look at all the
That's
blues.
pretty good.
Look at all, but yeah, the blues are almost all the way together
Yeah,
already.
Blitz, I'm
It
calling.
doesn't even
You're,
matter.
yeah, it does. You're halfway done with
Yeah,
one
you're
side.
studying the YouTube.
Blitz, did I not call that
You
one
called
out?
that one out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's like
The
6
reason
moves
why,
in.
the reason why
She
it
has
took
it
you,
mixed a very specific
Yeah.
way where she has it
You know
written
what?
down.
She's got
What
memorized.
the
Left,
hell?
right, left, right,
Hold on,
left,
bitch.
right, blue, yellow,
you
blue,
bring
yellow.
me that
Yes.
Rubik's Cube. You bring that Rubik's Cube to me. Let me mix it up.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we'll see.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, calling the bitch out yet again.
Yeah, she
this
has
shouldn't
it
be on
pre-mixed
its
a
9/11 news. This should be
Yeah.
calling the bitch out.
Right.
Bubba's good at
This is
calling
a conspiracy
setups
right here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
out.
Yeah. Now, why fast forward all this?
Because I didn't know how long it was going to be. It ended up being about 5 minutes.
Well, that's over
And that
3.
would've-
That's
and
over
that-
I
3
know, but
minutes.
that's
And that
so
would've been-
boring just to be like.
Really? That's boring, huh?
It would be boring if it was 5 minutes of just that.
Well, you could
It didn't
slow
have to be
down
5 minutes. It could have been. It could have been.
Do you
3
think that's
minutes.
boring? Do you remember we used to draw cubes every day here?
Shut up, Blitz,
Oh.
you son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Oh,
With a hot chick too, and big jugs.
Yeah.
Oh, this is stupid.
well, see, you thought it was stupid. Imagine if it was 5
This would
minutes
be better
of
if it was way slower.
And if your Rubik's Cube wasn't set up,
Yeah.
Right.
and you're
You know
watching.
what? Anna?
cheating
Here's
bitch.
She's watching like a video of how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are
She's
you
got it
watching
written down
YouTube?
how she put it. She's like, oh, left, right, left, right, left,
Yeah.
right. She
What
had
are
it
you
all ready to
looking at?
go.
I had to write down the algorithms. I
See?
hadn't
See?
memorized it yet.
She didn't have it mixed up right.
So here's the new rule. You ready? Thank you, but we don't need any more videos from you.
Oh, Bubba, now you
Yeah,
feel
we're not
like
interested.
trash.
We're not interested.
Not interested.
Not interested, bro.
Because you don't listen to what I want. Lummy provided me this weekend what I wanted, and then some. Did a live Facebook, and a live YouTube kicker. I've been told that Blitz has provided some content.
I have a whole bunch that I'm today going to kind of pre-edit for Jackson, because otherwise it's going to be like 80 different videos.
Right. But it's in the nonetheless you
It'll be-
shot it.
Yep.
And it'll be ready relatively soon.
Yeah.
Probably I'd say by the end of this week.
Oh, for sure.
And Jackson just texted me and said that in our little YouTube world that we have I think Jay and Dan driving.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
They're
Dan
I also
told me
sent-
we needed more than 3 minutes of content
I
this
also
weekend.
sent Jackson like a week or so ago a whole bunch of me riding my four-wheeler around. I don't know if he's edited that yet or not.
yeah, he's a poor guy.
Isn't it like 6 hours of content?
He's got so much going on. But
Yeah. But
Yeah, I
he's got
talked to him over the
that to work on
weekend,
too.
and we're working on a couple of things.
But
so.
needless to say, Blitz, you were mindful in what I needed and you followed format.
Yes.
And it's going to be available. These videos will be available either on our Facebook as a unique video or on our YouTube or maybe both.
Woo.
And so I got to sign in. I don't know why I'm
I
signed
know,
out
that's ridiculous. Can't imagine why that would be.
because Anna did it.
I didn't say that.
But she doesn't have no commercials
Jesus.
either.
And now I got to go and it's
She
just
doesn't?
telling me.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
What are you
either.
trying to go into,
I
Bob
don't
Army?
She likes to watch ads.
I'm trying to get into our YouTube account.
I'm looking
but
at it right now.
Well, you looking at it
It's awesome.
is
It's okay, Bubba. I got it right here for you. What do you need?
It's not the same. I'm looking at the back. I'm trying to get a hold of the back end of it.
Is there a way to see
So
how many times Dan looked at his own video?
All right, Blitz. It's been Anna. I swear to God, I want to punch you in the mouth.
I know you do. I'm so
I know. I
scared.
literally want to punch you in the mouth.
I know you do.
You've signed me out of my Google. I don't have access to any of this. You're the last person here. Hold on here. And then you did exactly what I asked you not to do. I wish I could hit you.
Oh my God.
I mean, those are just words. But I'm mad at you. Super mad at you. Let me look at my content here. Aunt Anna, did you? I feel as if you feel that we don't have to do visual content because you you hate it. You never do it.
I did it. it.
Everybody. Dan and Jay, Lummy, Blitz. I went live with Big Red and did 2 more pieces that are in the hopper.
Mm-hmm.
You, Blitz,
Yep.
and Dan and Jay. Everybody, Lummy,
Yep.
Big Red contributed. Everybody did what they were asked. Additional content over the weekend, lifestyle based.
She did. She just did it for the wrong place.
No, she did it, but she did it her way. She didn't do it my way. She was mindful on how I wanted to do it, but she felt as if her way would be better. Isn't that what you just said? I thought that, meanwhile, God, I'm so mad at you right now.
Oh.
Blitz, what do I do with her? I just keep letting her step on me? I just keep letting her just keep doing it.
God.
Didn't she do something?
You can't let people keep stepping on you.
But hold on, didn't she do something on Friday that really pissed me off and I took the high road on that?
It was the eating thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, all the food. She had the whole shopping
No
cart.
food. No food. Look, no food.
This hasn't been released yet, but I got this.
Oh, I haven't even seen this
Hold
yet.
on. Oh, yeah, this is so damn good. 3 minutes, 23 seconds.
Oh, my God.
By the
Oh, my
way,
God.
Got to start that way.
You got to.
With his earlobe.
Everybody has to be quiet. I got to listen to my boyfriend. He's going to tell you exactly who he is.
It's Dr. Dan Diaco Esquire, and we're getting ready for our big track day. We got the cars getting warmed up.
he didn't say by the way.
He will.
Oh, okay, good.
There's Jay's car. My car's in the background.
God, you two.
That is so pimp.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Jay. You guys are next level pimpness.
It's pretty cool to go to the track.
Yeah.
We got going through all the pre-warm-up check stuff.
Look at you two.
That car's
Jay's
so badass.
chilling in the air-conditioned trailer. I got my race suit on. We're getting ready to
And I'm
go.
doing a video.
It's Dr. Dan Diaco
I don't necessarily.
Here it is. Here we go.
Esquire. We'll talk to you a little bit.
Oh.
Is that your splinter?
It is.
Army. Here we go for a session at Sebring.
Ah! Looks like a real F1 driver.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, dude.
Looks like a real Italian F1 driver.
It does.
All right, we're getting ready to go on the track.
Does Dan reintroduce himself?
Yes.
It's Dr. Dan. It's Dr. Dan Diaco.
He's in the car videoing himself.
I know.
We're
right, so
on
Jay-
that start-finish, getting ready to go out in the hot pits.
BMW behind me. We're getting ready.
Jay, is that you in front of him?
It is.
All right.
Oh, BMW behind you. Real car.
There's me.
Dan wants to make sure. Okay, I'm getting ready to the track, but I want to let you know who I am one more time. Okay? Just there we go.
Just got done with the second session. Everything went great. Car's running well. I think Jay
How about some track action?
has a little bit of a problem.
I'll get you some track action to Action Jackson tomorrow. I just didn't have a chance to
Hold
edit
on
it.
here.
Great. We have a good time here.
Now, Dan, I don't know if you could really pay attention to the track while you're doing
I
commentary.
know.
That's scary.
I didn't think to grab my camera in the middle of it. There's the setup. Look.
Hey, Dan, there's this thing called a GoPro. They work real good.
See, that's our setup.
That's straight pimp.
Car's already on the air jacks. And so we'll check back in a little bit. Go Bubba Army.
This is me getting in my setup.
God, look how nice that car is. Wow.
I think I got my guy doing a brake job. My guy's gonna do a brake job at the side of the road, just waiting for me to go.
Is that you?
And me passing that Porsche.
Now, how fast are you going there? Buck 30?
Right there, I'm going about 135. By the end of the straightaway, I'm 154. I got to tap the brake and go into the blind turn at 90 plus, 95. There's me passing another car.
Does this you pass another car?
Yeah. Passing a 911 Cup car.
Do people not realize, Blitz, how pimp that
Dude,
really
that's
is?
so badass.
See that? You have to brake after that bridge there, and you can't see the left turn. There's a blind turn.
Tyler wants to run these cars so bad.
Here's coming in the hot pits. So my guys could check my tires.
I think Tyler's 206 in a GT3. I think.
Which is incredible. That's really
Is
good.
that decent?
That's great.
Okay, I pulled in now.
I pulled in. I just did one parade lap because I want everybody to know who I am.
I'm not going to start taking things off. So I'm going to turn off the engine.
You guys got a whole crew.
Get that radiator fan going.
We've known these guys since we were kids, before we had $1. We just have fun with the guys.
Yeah, now they're pit crewing for you.
No, we
And
just
they-
go out and we have fun with them. We get them hotel rooms. We all eat together. We laugh. It's great.
Shh. Dan's talking. Be quiet.
He's a 4 nano.
He's a 4 nano.
See, getting through everything. Got to disconnect the drink.
Drink.
Oh, yeah.
Drink. Tyler wouldn't know how to race with any of these amenities, Blitz.
I know.
Got to disconnect the
Tyler thinks he's back in quarter
electronics
midgets.
on the right.
It's an exhausting day being a multimillionaire.
Look at that hand-me-down helmet. Look at that thing.
Well, that's your old helmet. It's about a $4,000 helmet. So
Dance, get out of this car. Got the cool suit. Forgot to do that. All right. Made it.
you didn't do anything.
Now, one thing that Jay and Dan have said that I could do eventually is drive their cars again, like Jay's Ferrari.
Yeah.
And actually videotape it and do like a review for our YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
Why don't you do it?
I'm going to.
Oh, let's not forget this.
No.
Look how good this
Oh, it's a
is.
cube.
Oh.
Set up cube.
Let's go.
Well, I got sound effects for this sort of thing.
Any night.
Solve the Rubik's Cube.
With a full blue tide.
Actually, Bubba,
Yeah,
Wait a
exactly.
Bubba, that's actually why she had to fast forward it, because that's all you could hear the whole time.
What the
So,
hell?
Anna, I just want you to know that I said on the air that I do not want this. I think I specifically said I do not want this to be on Instagram unless it's just a swipe up tease. But I want the content that you taped this weekend, and we specifically talked about Cuban, to be on 3 minutes or more, available for our YouTube or our Facebook. I think we're going to get to 107,000 on Facebook. It's not going to be doing it through Instagram, giving them some free stuff through Instagram.
Okay.
I think Blitz car reviews would do really well.
Yeah,
Better than
I agree.
Yeah.
Honestly, you just got to learn up
So
all the
Anna-
facts and see how some of these dorks do it on YouTube.
I'm
Just
going to.
So here-
mimic it.
So Anna, let's just not we don't need any more. Like unless you're part of our videos, the guys that take it seriously, you can't do anymore.
Okay.
I mean, right? Like big deal, right? You didn't want to do any videos anyway.
Oh, I just didn't think.
I mean, your enthusiasm and how well you followed instructions on this video shows me what you really think of my video segment. So no big deal. Hey, let's go back to your news. I thought you were.
Yeah.
There we go. It's Anna and 9/11 News. She failed miserably at the weekend video project that was going to be on our YouTube and or our Facebook. She decided to make it on our Instagram in less than 3 minutes. How long was this total, Anna?
It's about 49 seconds.
49 seconds. I asked for 3 minutes. I got 49 seconds. No big deal, babes. At The Bubba Army. Onlyfans.com/The Bubba Army. Had a good day yesterday. Had like 6-7 signups yesterday. And that was even before. Tuesdays and Fridays are the day that we release new stuff. New dirty Forex stuff. On our OnlyFans account. Our podcast world, which is the Bubba Army Podcast, wherever you get your podcasting. Spotify, Apple, iHeart. Blitz has found something. He's in charge of it. All too often do I bitch. But he's found something that's really, really making a difference. And quite frankly, it's blown. We're on a faster pace than even when Seth had, like that was his main little baby. So I don't know what you got and what you're doing, but keep doing it, please.
Hitting switches.
Is Anna and Tara today?
I can put it up today, yes. Noon.
There you go. Anna and Tara will go up today. And again, our podcasting has been through the effing roof.
Also related to the Anna and Tara podcast, the OnlyFans release will be a couple of chicks that will be drag racing.
Squirt drag racing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we can say that. I mean, what if it was a squirt guns? What if they had squirt guns?
That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And today on our Facebook, quite the find. Listen, all I got to do is play a little bit of this. Go to our Facebook, which is the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. We're only 107 people away from we're 108 people away from 107,000. That makes sense. So please go and follow us, like us, whatever you got to do. Fist us, finger us, whatever you must do on our Facebook. We're doing a lot of stuff through our Facebook, too, as well. And including this little gem. I think it was day 1 or day 2 of Sirius.
Hey, now.
Hey now, how are you, boss?
Hey now, man. I'm just sitting here listening. I got a million things to tell you. First of all, I called Tim, and I said, hey, if Bubba wants to go to 10 o'clock, why the hell isn't he going to 10 o'clock?
Oh, I could, too.
Yeah, I know. So he just explained to me that, he's got the whole news thing scheduled after you, but, by tomorrow, he's going to get it all straightened out.
So basically, this is like our second day, and Howard listened to the show saying, man, that guy's good. Let him go. Now, how often does Howard hates overriding? He's all about letting people do their own thing. Mm-hmm. He doesn't micromanage people. He doesn't like confrontation. And so how good were we when he's calling up Tim saying, move the news department around and let this guy go as long as he wants? I mean, that's what he's basically saying.
Right. It's go all goddamn night. Who cares?
Well, I'd love to. I'd go all night. Who cares? We got some great, we had that. So anyway, I think this is day 1 or day 2. That's available only on our Facebook page, which is the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. I'm finding a lot of little gems that I'm putting up there. Lummy, I know you're looking for Hogan and Tucker Carlson gems and all that kind of stuff. So thank you. And our Facebook's going to be quite active. What about this? Is everybody getting all freaked out over this potential
I just went and
tropical?
bought 20 cases of water.
Of course you did.
20?
I'm kidding. I didn't do anything.
Just
Everybody's
cyclone.
all. It just noticed. Okay, well, we got to keep people engaged into some type of media event because us as local television stations, we're getting our asses kicked from streaming. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't tell you the last time that I watched local news.
Right.
Can anybody?
Yeah, it was like 2 days ago for me.
Lummy, when's
I just turned on the TV and I got Bay News 9. That's it, and I turned it on.
Yeah, the first 15 seconds.
Yeah,
but I don't have cable.
Oh well.
I don't have cable.
I watch it at the gym.
Most people, well, a lot of people I know have cut the cord.
I watched Dennis Phillips last night live from the WFTS Channel 28 streaming studios.
Yeah, because they gotta
and they were live on Facebook.
Because we're not going to be engaged with our local television stations unless something's happening, something of local importance.
Mm-hmm.
If this intensifies, then the national news will pick it up. And, of course, the Weather Channel's the Weather Channel probably already has somebody like in Jamaica with a slicker on that's already hunkered down based on what could be happening tomorrow.
Standing in front of a fan.
Potential tropical cyclone 6 doesn't even have a name. If they got it headed, kind of like skirting on the eastern side of Cuba, direct hit to the Keys, and then hard telling what's going to happen. They got that projected at Saturday. It's Saturday at about 2 p.m.
Yep.
They got it right over the Keys.
Basically,
whatever this thing ends up being.
Basically, it stays on that track, which, who knows. We'll get it here Sunday.
We get it here Sunday.
Brain Farm, Johns Island, 5,000 bits.
Well,
and maybe a tropical storm. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like the last one that came through.
The last one that we were
was
also
a joke.
This one's going to be more of a joke.
I know.
The only reason why this might not be, this might end up being a little bit less of a joke is because it looks like it could not get ground up by Cuba.
And the water is like 400 degrees right now.
Right, and if it goes to the eastern side of Cuba and goes down that channel, this area.
The Gulf.
The more it grinds against Cuba, the better it is for all of us.
Oh, yeah.
But if it doesn't get ground up by Cuba and it goes along there, I think it could be something, but not anything to worry about. I mean,
at this point, we don't really know.
It needs usually blitz more. It needs to be going faster than 45 when it hits the Keys. It usually needs to be a Cat 1 or a Cat 2.
Yeah.
By the time it hits the Keys for people to start warning. Even if this thing just goes and hits Houston, I don't think it can intensify enough to be anything.
It's going to be a Panhandle, Fort Walton Beach deal.
Destin, Valparaiso, Fort Walton Beach, Willie.
Yep.
Is that what it's going to be? It'll end up curving in like they all do. They all curve in like a soccer goal deal. Cyclone, they're calling this Cyclone 6. Doesn't even have a name yet, does it?
No. Yeah, it's gonna be
you're a pussy-ass storm when you don't even got a name.
Well, they don't name it until it becomes something.
Oh. Sorry.
And then it'll be Fred.
Oh, it's going to be Fred?
Yeah.
This one's going to be Fred?
Yep.
That sucks, Fred. Nobody's afraid of a Fred. Don't bust me up, Fred. That was my grandpa's name, Fred Ayler. Now, Dan, I must warn you to be careful here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Dan.
I'm just saying, Dan, just be careful. 'Cause I know. I'm gonna say that AOC. She said she was most feared about getting. She wasn't afraid of getting killed during the Capitol deal. She was most afraid of getting raped.
Well, she's a survivor.
Yeah.
And so
she almost got killed during that whole thing.
Sure. And so all that's great. I mean, as far as whatever she's afraid of or whatever she thought or whatever her opinion is, that's on her.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, I'm taking a far different stance. I think I'd like to, blast her.
To like hate blaster.
Oh, that would be awesome.
A lot of people feel the same way.
Like, I don't necessarily agree with her opinion, and I think she's a little bit of a whack job, but I'd like to be able to say, hey, Dan, guess who I blasted?
Who'd you blast?
AOC.
No.
Yeah, let me tell you about it.
You
She
guys are
was
sister
negative
girly?
the entire time.
Judging you
and
the whole
she
time?
was judging me the entire No, actually, she probably would be the coolest because she doesn't judge anybody. It's all encompassing, right?
Well, unless you're white straight male, so
She might think that she's like, oh my God, you're as hot as Brad Pitt.
Why would you let her talk?
I'd like to actually hear what she would be saying.
Man, ball gag Willie.
I'd like to hear what she's saying.
Well, that impact was so doubled that day is because of the misogyny and the racism that is so deeply rooted.
Now, I do agree there's probably a problem of that in our country, but I'm reverse of that. I like to take you like 9.5 week style right there in your office. Consensual, of course. No, consensual. Like, I'd like for us to ravish each other. I'd like to walk in and you be into me and I be into you and we go crazy, pillar to post.
Right. She takes you.
Yeah, I like for her to say, hey, you know what? I've never been with a fatter 55-year-old.
Hello to George Clooney.
Why don't you, a dark match, fat George, as if George Clooney got, 400 pounds of air blown into him. If they were getting George Clooney ready for the Macy's Day Parade and they had to blow air at him, that's what your George Clooney Macy's Day Parade float is what you are, buddy. And I like that, and I want to blast you. But let's get to blasting right here. I took 10 milligrams of Cialis.
That attack on the Capitol. White supremacy and patriarchy are very linked in a lot of ways. There's a
but those legs, those what need to be linked right around my face. Okay. Listen, I know that you're right. White supremacy and anarchy and positivity and
I'm going to need 20 milligrams of Cialis, man. She just,
I'm going to need, and with maybe a 50 milligram Viagra kicker.
Yeah,
and then
all of it.
And then I might have to throw a Vic on top for a sensory load deal on it.
Right.
And then I might have to get high before I walk in.
Yeah, and a handful of Ambien.
A lot of sexualizing of that violence.
I want everybody to know, though, for those scoring at home, that I am completely, into her. I'm not trying.
She's cute.
She's very attractive.
I'm not trying to say that she couldn't.
Hey, at least she doesn't have crazy eyes.
No, she's she's got crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Woo, look at those brown eyes. They just stare right through you. I love her.
And
I just want everybody to know for this score, this is very pro AOC, okay?
Yeah.
Very pro. In fact, Lummy, one of our new official statements are, hi, the Bubba the Love Sponge Show is very pro AOC. We love her hot legs wrapped around our torso. Say it right now, Lummy.
Hey, this is the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, and we are very pro AOC and want her hot legs wrapped around our torso.
How do you think she was as a bartender? Do you think she was a nice bartender, or do you think she was just a really bitchy bartender?
I think she was a bitchy bartender, but it made everybody like her more. Dan, you're a little bitchy, and it kind of gives you some swagger. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't laying down. You'd ask her for a whiskey sour straight up.
I didn't think that I was
She'd probably make fun of you.
just going to be
Would you
killed.
like that?
I
If
thought,
you were with her like Bubba and you guys are fooling around and she just starts making fun of you and starts...
She's not going to make fun of me. She's all-encompassing. She's not making fun of me. Anybody. Everybody really means something to her. Even fat white guys. I'll be like, prove that you're not racist. Have sex with me. Prove that you like white people. I represent all 50. I represent all white men. Me.
Okay.
So if you have sex with me, then that means you like white men. And you should like white men.
She does. That's her boyfriend is a white man.
Good. Then I have a
He
chance.
is a nerd.
going to happen to me as well.
Let me see a picture of AOC's boyfriend, see if I can nerd it up.
He's like a skinny white guy, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if
He's
I
almost like a ginger.
I
maybe.
wonder if I tried to nerd it up. If you guys, could you guys, if could Anna like take me to the store and buy me stuff to nerd me up? Like, could we nerd? Am I nerdable? I don't think I'm nerdable.
It's a swagger. It's a nerd swagger. I don't think you have it. Not that you would want it, but.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die. You thought you were going to be raped.
And that's a good picture of him, by the way.
Yeah.
He's
the one I was trying to send.
Redhead with a beard.
Yeah.
He looks like Prince, like a dark match Prince Henry or whatever that guy's name is.
Oh, Harry?
Yeah.
He looks like a Trump voter.
Homeowners, this incredible tip is...
Oh.
Lummy has found me the 2 levels of luxury car trains or train cars or whatever the hell they're
the auto train.
Auto train.
That does not look like a very friendly hallway.
No. I have to go sideways down it. I have to be.
It looks like a space station.
I have to walk sideways down the down. I have to walk sideways.
We have a passenger stuck in the hallway.
Before I start my transition, I have to find out which side my door's on and have face first so I can walk into it. Because if I'm
hey, we need 2 people in car 27 to help push the guy in the hallway.
Actually, he's on car 24. He's trying to get to 27, but he's stuck. we need somebody to help, but the gentleman getting a car 27. He's at 25 now. He's stuck.
Does anybody got any olive oil?
Yeah, olive oil, Pam cooking, anything that's buttery.
Crisco.
Listen, as kids, Blitz, sometimes we would go in and if we needed to, like, if we were putting on like a set of handlebar grips, you know, we needed a little, we go get our mom's Pam.
Sure.
And Pam our handlebars up.
Of course.
Now this is the low.
It's a roomette.
This is the roomette.
It's not even a room.
This is what. This is the lowest level. They only have 2 levels.
The chairs like fold down into a bed, basically.
Now this is called the roomette. I could never just be looking straight ahead at a person for
16 hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mouth breathing whoever I'm with. Get off me.
You have to wear a mask the whole time, right?
Oh my God.
Now hold on.
I don't know the rule.
This
on that
is
one.
where somebody's like, you think I could make it up there?
Oh, that's the loft.
Yeah.
You think I could get up there? No. First of all, you'd have to wedge me in there.
Guys, I'm trying to get up in the bed.
Help me. I swear to God, Blitz, I need you to help me right now.
Let me get on all 4s. I got to get into bed.
Lummy, I got table. You and Blitz tabletop it so I can get up in here, okay?
Take it out, Lummy.
Lummy, don't you say a word. You hear me?
I got to follow myself.
All right, like...
No.
That looks so comfortable.
Apparently, there's like little nets that once you're up in that bed, you have to strap yourself in so you don't roll out.
That is right.
Yeah, I'd blast right through
in.
that net. I'd derail the train. There'd be such a huge... So this is like a...
The train's leaning.
Now, this is like a refrigerator. Is this a refrigerator and a microwave, or what is this?
Looks like a little oven, too.
Yeah.
An oven?
Yeah.
I don't want grandma cooking Tostitos while I'm going on the
make
plate.
some popcorn.
Like, that's something... I don't know if that's
like an ice machine, or I don't know what it is.
All right, now does this fold into a bed too?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is a 2-sleeper. This one sleeps 2.
Yeah.
Up.
One low, one high.
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh my God. I would just be.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You'd have to literally drug me.
Jay made me. Jay let me sleep in his. He has that little Sprinter. Well, they have a bed like that above the driver's seats, and that's where I tried to sleep in on Friday night. And boy, you got to decide if you're going to sleep on your back or on your tummy, and you can't change your mind all night.
You're locked in.
Yeah, you can't roll. You have to spin like a lobster. If you roll right off the edge.
This is the next level of rooms.
Of luxury?
This is what I think Steve... Now, Steve probably got this with his wife, but I don't know if you need to get this if you're just traveling by yourself.
I think this is what he had last time with his wife, was this thing.
The view liner.
The view liner,
Poor
okay.
Krista.
So basically all it looks like is they put, extra cushions down there.
Hold on, Dan. You said it's like 16 hours?
I think so, yeah.
That's not. I could do that. That's not a problem.
Oh, you sit in that chair the
I
whole
could
time?
do that if I had some pills. I couldn't do it stock.
You always have pills,
Yeah, exactly. I'd do this.
so you could do it.
I don't know. To be honest.
Oh.
To be honest, that'd be kind of fun to
Private
do it.
toilet.
Not with, you better like somebody. You better like them.
Oh, with a shower.
shower too.
Ooh.
I just take a shower the entire time.
While you're pooping.
Now, what's so
couldn't fit in
interesting
that,
is
Bubba.
we were talking about this the other day, and Chris was like, I think that bathroom in there is disgusting. I'm like, well, you'd rather use a public bathroom? Well, I don't want to go to the bathroom right in the room I'm staying in. Well,
Why not? Why not?
No, of course you do.
Of course you do.
What's worse, that or my farts? My farts.
I mean, I don't
In
understand.
fact, the girl I'm traveling with is going in the bathroom to get away from my farts.
She brought a microphone just so I couldn't fart.
Yeah. Well, that was a low blow. I'll never fart into one. But, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Blitz. I don't know if I can go a number 2 in there. I mean, I have to have the door open. I don't know if I can go. I might be wider than that area.
I don't think we could fit in there, Bubba.
Me and
looks
Lummy.
small.
It does. It looks like something.
I mean, how do you wipe? You have to like get your arm around.
You don't.
I gotta have a
Take
towel.
a shower.
Yeah,
Take
but
a
hold
shower.
on. You could
Dan,
poop with
if
that
you're
door
my
open
friend-
and see outside the whole time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And take a shower and see outside.
Yeah, I have to go right from pooping to shower.
You can do both at the same time.
That's how
And
I have to-
terrorizing your wife at the same time.
I don't have a wife. I never will have
Just
one
saying in
ever.
general.
No, you kick her out of the room. Like, go to the dining car.
Yeah,
bitch.
you know what I do is I get my wife.
Go get me some food.
I send my wife. Do they got 24-hour food service? You think?
I don't think. No, they don't.
No.
I think they do.
No, they have times.
Here we go. This is the diner cart now, and this looks like a bunch of crap myself. Like, look, got like a Waffle House on a train. Look, I mean, like, okay.
I'm gonna just sit in a booth like that. I'm gonna fit in a booth.
I mean, like, you know, what's? By the way, I can't sit in booths. You got any chairs?
Man, I would so do that. That actually looks like fun, man.
What?
Yeah, until that guy comes running through there like, yeah, I get something.
So you're not spending a week on it. You're spending 16 hours. Big deal.
And 7
I'd
of them
rather
you'll
be on that.
asleep.
I'd rather be
Yeah.
on that Bluebird bus ahead of me right
I
here.
kind of want to do this actually.
Well, then you and Anna can take a trip up to the Jersey. Hey, Dan, is there ever any time that the Jersey condo's not being used?
Yes.
Really? In the wintertime?
May.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe we should all go up there.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we could all take an auto train.
Oh God, no.
I think
Well, I
we'd
don't
have
think
more.
we're flying Spirit, so.
Yeah, we're not flying
Or we
Spirit.
could just fly to Philadelphia and rent a car.
How long of a drive is it from Philly?
Fat hour.
A fat hour?
Like hour and 10.
Is that what we call a fat hour?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Sus.
Thanks. I think the auto train would be fun as long as you're with people you like.
I agree. I think it'd be a blast.
I think it would be.
And people would pound on those trains,
Of course.
too. I mean, not just like sex pound. I'm talking like drinking.
Oh. I think there should
let's
be.
go.
I think you.
Lummy's in.
Lummy's in.
Now, but are there also a lot of there's probably well, I mean, you did see the waiting room earlier. I don't know how much sexual pounding's going on.
Yeah.
And how, and, you know,
I think there's more like, I'm not even going to say it, but yes, I don't know how much sex is going on in the trains, but.
well, if Steve's on it, there's a lot. Because even if he gets the wrong cabin, he's trying to get, something up on me.
Yeah, he did that too.
I know he did. Trust me.
So I felt really bad about what happened yesterday, and I thought I would take a page out of Dan's playbook and get you a present.
I hope you didn't give me any presents. It's only gonna make me mad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where'd you get 'em?
Hold on. I'm really busy right now. I don't got time for your stupid presents. All right, so hold on here. Thank you for the potential present, but I'm trying to dial in here.
Okay.
Blitz that. Okay, continue on, Anna.
Now I'm more sad.
What do you have potential? You knew. I don't know if people really know the behind the scenes things that happen here. I don't know if we should necessarily talk about this.
I think we did yesterday.
Kind of.
No, we didn't talk about how mad I got. I got a negative.
Yeah, I know.
Privately, I let you know of my madness.
Yeah, but it was at least mentioned on here, so I think people are aware of it. But anyways, I felt really, 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 really bad yesterday. So.
All right, Blitz, that's Roger on the 12. Now we're going to go. Poor Anna can't even get her message through.
I feel so sad inside.
You're in the middle of a sound
So
show.
I went to Target, which is usually my happy place, but it was a sad place yesterday. But I got you something, and maybe it will make you feel a little bit better, but also maybe it'll make you not feel better. But I decided to take the chance.
Even though all right, so what are we talking about here? I'm trying to adjust these levels.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Blitz, I think right there, I think Roger on the 12 minus 3 so far is the better of the two. What about you?
Let's hear her talk.
I've been going back and forth.
I know, but I don't. I don't know where.
No.
Because so right now, I think it's almost got a little bit too much of her in it.
Yeah, I hear myself.
Yeah,
that's no good.
All right, hold on. How about that right there?
Because the person you're having on, you're trying to disguise their voice
Yeah,
as
but
well.
how about that?
How does this one sound?
That's better. That's a lot better.
Yeah, right there. All right, so then my levels would be, I got to write these down.
Okay.
Mike, for her, is at 15, and that is at 20. So I got a 15-20 fader kicker. Sorry, just some insider. So Anna, how's that right there?
Does that sound good?
I don't know. I think it almost I think it almost mans it up too much. But you know what? I think we're in the ballpark, Blitz. And once I get the girl that I'm recording, I can continue
tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, because she may not.
This might not sound good to her voice.
And she's not going to be running through the studio. She's going to be running through Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever. I think we're in the ballpark. So, Anna, you got me something?
I did, yeah. I got you something. I felt really bad yesterday.
I think you should have got yourself something. That's the person that needs to feel better, not me.
I know.
I did. I was about to get myself something, but I got you something instead.
Well,
and guns have a 3-day waiting period.
What is it?
Huh?
Well, hold on now.
It's wrapped for a reason.
No, hold on, Anna.
Yeah.
Why isn't your lighting very good today?
Oh, because I have this present in front of me.
Yeah, that's why.
If I took it down, because maybe that would be better.
Now, see, I'm gonna.
Oh no, Anna.
Hold on.
I wasn't ready.
Oh, David.
Hold on. Are you good? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. Sorry.
Okay. Now, I'm going to have to refer to one of my best friends and one of my boyfriends, Dan Diaco. I'm going to have to refer to him. I'm going to have to talk this through.
Okay.
Okay, so just keep your present over there, okay?
Okay.
All right.
And I'm still on voice protection?
Yeah.
Like for the rest of the show? Okay.
I liked it.
I'm just saying.
You know why? It makes me feel like you're somebody different, and
Okay.
I really
understand
need
that logic. I completely understand
Right,
that logic.
I'm thinking of a
Sure, most boyfriends
taller volleyball, masculine, real hot chick.
Yeah,
with
not
this-
me.
Alex Kleinman.
Right, not you.
Yeah.
So I think it's to
Give a
your
little role play.
advantage
Yeah, a little role play.
Yeah, that we're
Just be
role
not
playing
you.
and that you're not you.
Yeah, okay.
So I think that helps you in what we're getting ready to go through here. Okay, so keep your gift. Now I can't involve Blitz on this for a couple different reasons. One, because they're obviously a couple and they're having sex.
Right, daily.
He always tries to. I mean, like Lummy.
Yeah.
Like he's always
there
to protect her.
He's the protector of
There's
Anna.
been things like with the Iggy thing. Remember the Iggy thing that he
Yep.
didn't want me to have because it kind of made her look bad?
What?
So, you can't ask Blitz. You can't ask Blitz's opinion when dealing with anything about Anna.
Yeah, I went and deleted that so no one would see it and someone happened to find it.
Dan, would you at least agree to that too?
Yes.
Okay.
Leaning 90%.
And
He's a little biased.
And Lummy, I can't use you because you don't necessarily have anybody that works for you, a person that works for your company. I don't think you have a female employee. So Dan, not only are you my boyfriend and my best friend, but you're also a guy that owns a business that has females.
Yes, I have to deal with females.
As a boss.
Yes.
As a boss, you have to deal with females.
Yes, I have a lot of all-female employees.
Right. And so Anna, Dan, I'm going to lean heavily on you, Dan, now. But Dan, I also have to realize that you don't like her. Like, you just don't like her. So you sometimes will make a ruling,
Anti-Anna.
Right. So
I'm anti-Anna.
I think I'm going to almost have to go from the gut here.
Bubba, I can be objective.
Can I at least use you as a
Sure.
Okay,
I'll be objective.
Right, okay,
I'll separate my disdain.
Anna, I almost think, and God, I beg for you not to take this the wrong way.
Oh, I probably am. Go ahead.
But I almost, and maybe the seventh man will help me here. But I almost think that we were in a disciplinary type. I was not happy with your performance at work type scenario.
Yes.
And if you bring me a gift, then I think, and me accepting that gift, then I think it kind of takes away from the issue in itself. And that you shouldn't be able to gift yourself out of trouble.
But Dan does it.
Well, Dan's my boyfriend. Dan's my boyfriend. Dan's, it's a whole nother level.
It doesn't always work, though.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sometimes it does.
Yes, it does. Every time, Dan. Come on.
Sometimes it does. That's how we all got new mics around here.
Yeah, it works with Dan because Dan doesn't bring some trinket. Dan brings me like a $3,000 AR-15.
I could give you an AR, but I got you something else.
Yeah, so
close second.
Your stupid present that you're bringing me, I'm just saying. So no, I didn't mean to say that. So, but what I'm saying is, I feel as if I can't be as objective And as mad and disappointed as I am at you, to the point where I was telling Blitz, I actually told Blitz yesterday that I've been contacted by 3 females that are out of work in radio, and you'd be easily replaceable. That's how bad it was.
I didn't tell her that, by the way.
Oh, you did? I thought you guys were together. So my bad. Oops. Yeah.
No, I keep some things from her.
Oh, okay. Well, so sorry. I was just kidding on that
You were
one.
talking to them yesterday?
No, I've been with the state of radio. With the state of radio.
No, even worse. She's been talking to him for the past few weeks.
When we were on good terms?
Now, hold on. Yes,
I'm a rope.
Nobody needs a rope.
I need a rope.
No.
Just a fan.
Oh no!
Listen.
Oh God.
In the day and age of radio being just, there's local girls that have just been let go. There's a national girl that just got let go, and there's nobody really hiring. There's a whole bunch of people getting out of radio or getting fired, and so I have been contacted by 3 pretty well-known female co-hosts about what I had. Do I have anything opening? And I've just told them, send me your, I'd like to hear your stuff. God. Well, I mean, just, I'm always wanting to hear.
Yeah. Air check.
I mean, even if I love Blitz to death, but if I had a guy that got a hold of me and said, I just want to let you know that I'm a very positive person, and one, I'm really positive,
right.
And 2, man, I can wire stuff up just like you wouldn't believe.
Get Creepy Al back in here.
I was best engineer of the world, and I am an absolute Twitch whiz. I've worked for Tfue, I've worked for a Ninja, and I'd like to come. I mean, I'd at least talk to the guy. I'd at least talk to him.
You'd be foolish not to.
Right. And so the girl aspect of our show, I think, is the easiest to replace, because all you got to do is just, hang and be cool with us.
All you need's a vagina.
Well, no, that's not what the official ruling is, Dan. It's not. Dan, Blitz, would you say that's not our official ruling, is that you need far more than a vagina?
Right. Yeah, you need a couple other things, too.
I'm just saying, Anna, one, I'm not looking to replace you.
Okay.
But I have been contacted by some very seasoned radio veterans, not Nancy Alexander, and these are younger,
hotter.
No, I'm not putting hotter in there. But
Chokified.
There's they don't eat on air. I don't think that they're.
Oh God.
And so what I'm saying is, I don't think I can accept your gift in fear of being able to manage you correctly.
That would freak me out, Bubba.
Please accept my gift.
No. Dan just said I'm the hardest bitch in the room, and you just went crazy.
You're freaking me out.
No, what I'm saying, Anna, is I love you to death, and I don't think anything's going to happen, and I think we'll get through all this. And
I already bought it.
Well, I'm sure you can either return it.
No.
Or now, see, you're not going to get your way with me on this one. So stop. So let's stop before this gets ugly, because I'm not accepting your gift.
So now what happens? Does the gift hang around until Bubba takes it?
No.
Or?
Oh, that's her. Whatever she wants to do with it.
Well, who gave it to you originally, Anna?
She just said she went and bought it.
She bought it.
You didn't regift it? It's not a regift?
What the hell?
No.
With I just bought it at Target cover story?
She's not Spice Boy, please. Now,
what is it? It's some DVDs?
So what I'm saying is, like, you got a couple of options, and the fact that you can give it to, the natural choice would be Blitz, or you can just take it back, or you can use it for yourself. I know everybody's really, really mad at me right now, but I don't think you can accept a gift from an employee after you've reprimanded them. Dan, I'm talking about in the corporate workplace.
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
But then
you just don't want to accept a gift if she's like on the chopping block.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Dr. Dan took that
Bubba's basically saying, look, you might want to return this. You might need the money.
That's not what, Anna, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I promise you. Okay, let me give you.
Then you can take it, Bubba.
Anna,
you can take it.
No. Hold on. I give you my word.
Okay.
No, hold on. Maybe this will make everybody a little bit easier. I give you my word. I'm not looking to replace you. I give you my word
Okay.
I'm not looking to replace you. I've not talked to anybody. I've not even had that mindset. But I don't want your gift.
Okay.
Just because we just had a big heated day yesterday, and I know that I just don't know. It makes me more uncomfortable to take something from you after we spoke in a disciplinary.
Right, and this isn't going to take away from like the changes I'm going to be making. It's just, I was just trying to show my sincere apologies.
Okay, and you know what? Your sincere apologies were definitely felt through just your emails. So you don't have to give me anything.
I know I didn't have to, but I wanted to. And it's not just like for you. It's for the show.
Can I give it to Lummy?
To open?
No, to have. Can you give it to me? And no, never mind.
Well, I mean,
there's no right.
He's going to use it anyway.
See, I mean, I've already, made my bed, and now I have to lie into it, and everybody's just really, really mad at me right now. But I'm just trying to think.
Does that mean that you're mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
It was very sweet on what you did, and it is. It's very sweet, and it's very well noted. But I just don't feel comfortable with it.
Okay.
Especially after yesterday, but as a caveat to this conversation, you're fine.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to tell somebody they're fine if they're not fine. Okay. I'm not going to give you my word. You're fine. You're 100% fine.
Okay, cool.
I give you my word.
Okay.
You're very important to our process. You made a big mistake yesterday. That's not, Keith Lawlessable. Like what I'm saying is,
could have been worse.
What I'm saying is, Anna, I love you to death. You're not going anywhere. I don't need a gift when you screw up. We can handle it like adults, like we did, and we'll move on.
Okay.
And we'll be fine.
I just thought this might, just soften the blow a little bit.
Yeah, screw that.
Okay.
That's not even needed. You're good.
All right.
You're
cool.
good.
Cool.
Like, would you have gone into your meeting with Keith Lawless with a gift?
No, we had a different type of relationship. That we didn't have a relationship.
Right.
I only saw him when I was in trouble. So.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like you and I have more of a friendship on top of.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yesterday was all under the guise of not being friends.
Right.
It was under the guise of employees.
Right. And I was just trying to rectify and get us back to that.
Literally, you could go put that in the back and bring it to me on, on Tara's birthday. I don't know. You could give it to me at any other time under any other scenario, and I would gladly accept a gift from you. I don't want to accept a gift from you under the scenario you just made a mistake, because it wasn't that big a deal. We're gonna get through it. Mm-hmm. You know what I want now,
right?
And we're good. We're good. And maybe I shouldn't have brought up. I've been talking to there's been 3 women that reach out to me, because it's not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. And the one is the one that I'm doing a podcast with, so that's how I'm going to fold her in.
Okay.
And the other 2, I don't think are more talented than you.
Oh, thank you.
So, I don't know if people are going to be mad at me, but Dan, can you understand my rationale?
No, I totally understand.
You just like gifts. You'll take anything at any time.
Gift,
and then you'll fire a bitch. You'll take a gift on Tuesday, and that bitch's last paycheck will be on Friday, right, Danny?
Yep.
The biggest dick ever to work for. Me, Bubba the Love Sponge, who thinks he's good enough to have his own religion. Can you imagine when Anna quits, what she's going to tell the next person? Man, he was such a dick. I tried to get him a present. Upon messing up, he said no. Then tried to indoctrinate all of his employees that he had his own religion, that he was God.
He wanted them all to get tattoos.
Yeah. I mean, he's as insane and impossible to work for as anybody ever. I mean, multiply all the bad stories about him by 1,000,000.
Calls his kid Jesus.
Made us call his kid Jesus.
Paper Tiger Creeds and Travis 10,000.
One of my other boyfriends.
I think her stories about her time at the BRN will work really well, as she's an assistant manager at Starbucks.
Oh Christ!
No,
that's setting her sets high. Assistant
like
manager.
Anna, let's say though you did. Yeah. Let's say that you did get let go.
Yeah.
Okay. Like when the one thing about you, is that you're pretty fair when talking, like your other place that you went for, the other place, Cox, for instance. Outside of them being kind of impossible with regards to your tweet that you sent out, and they're like,
I had a few indiscretions before that. So.
Yeah, but they didn't understand you're cynical. Like it was very corporate.
They got it,
but they didn't ask you to believe in their own religion and make sure that you call Keith Wallace's kid Jesus.
Right, correct.
So there is some upside to it as well. But you're very fair in the fact that they almost killed you in a boxing competition, and you're like, you didn't want to sue them or nothing. You're like, whatever.
You're a good sport. There's no question she's a good sport.
So would you be like, if you were to describe what happened here?
Oh God.
Let's say
if this was the end.
Let's say at today's your last day.
Yeah.
And
surprise.
Today's your last day. And the reason why we're not doing the after show is because
Blitz is escorting you out.
It's because Blitz is escorting you out of the building.
Screaming.
Yeah. But that being said, you were always real. Even when Cox gave you a whole bunch of reasons to talk smack about him, you were always real fair. You said, "Hey, listen, I sent some tweets out. I probably shouldn't have done it. They kind of took it the wrong way. It's not really, I was probably overly cynical."
My issue was actually never really with Cox for letting me go. It was with the person who got me in trouble.
Right. True.
Yeah.
And even the person that got you in trouble, unlike me, that wants to go on and on about the person that did me dirty, you've taken the high road with it.
Have I? I don't know if I have.
I don't know that you really talked.
Oh, okay, thanks.
You've not talked about that a lot.
Not excessively, no.
And we are usually the one that brings it up, and you kind of pile on it.
Yeah, of course.
So you've been real good about this.
Yeah, you can rile me up.
Yeah, all right. I'll pump you up before I let you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
So but I have, in some cynical showbiz types way, exposed you to some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
In the world,
I feel like I've been to war.
In the world that we live in, it's really. It's really kind of hard to describe to the, for instance, Dan, your wife, Romina, she doesn't understand our world that we live in.
Not at all. Well, she's working on English, but,
She's working on just understanding her husband.
And the thing is, you can't, there's no friends or anything that you can even go to and be like, man, guess what happened at work today? Because they won't understand any of it.
Yeah, they don't understand the cult-like following that we have.
There's very few people that even come close to getting what goes on here.
And the other thing is,
and what your other stations that should be putting you on don't understand is the loyalty of your listeners and how they will do and say and buy things that you support.
What we're talking about.
But people don't appreciate that your listeners, your Bubba Army, is as dedicated and loyal as any group I've ever seen or come in contact with.
Absolutely.
No one can understand that.
That's on that side of the spectrum. Yeah. But within our little within our microcosm, so to speak, the world that we live in.
Right. To try to tell someone about the Screenshot Express.
Right. And even the people no offense to any of the royalty, but even those guys don't really get what goes on here.
Well, some of them do.
No, they don't.
I would say that Iggy, Travis, Big Red...
They kind of get it, but they really don't know, though.
They're also here.
Blitz, let me finish before you put a negative dick spin on it. The people that I mentioned and a few others, Wags, and people, they understand about 60 to 75% of our world.
Yeah.
There's another 25 or 30 that's even darker and more inside than you guys know. And so...
Yeah.
It's like Westworld. It just keeps getting deeper and deeper the more into the game you go. It's like working here, and I said this to Blitz, it's like a vortex, and you just kind of keep getting sucked in, but you want to get sucked in. You know what I mean? But then you don't know what's real, like what's normal anymore. Like, I have no idea what's normal in corporate. Please, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, like, you've never worked at a place that doesn't monitor your tweets. I'm like, tweet it up, bitch.
Monitor my tweets that someone shows up to kill my boss, or like,
no, that's true. I forgot about that. Make this
Screenshot Express.
By the way, he got time served for his driving without a license, so he's clear there, done. That was the other day. And then in 2 weeks, he changes his plea to no contest on his other deal, and they're going to give him a deal.
So he'll be out.
Yep.
Relative, probably 2 months.
Probably.
Do we get notified?
Yeah, probably.
Or do we have to just on our own track it?
Probably.
I've been tracking
both.
it.
Well, I know you've been tracking it, Blitz, but traditionally, if you're in that situation where there's a restraining order, someone's in prison, and they get released, do they have a duty?
As long
to
as
tell
you sign up to Vine.
Okay.
As long as we sign, and Dan, we did when we went and filed.
We got those text messages.
Yes, those text messages that we got are part of the notification system.
Okay, so you're in Vine then.
Yes, we are.
So we're here through that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Dan and I filed separate.
Yeah.
And so we had to go down there separately outside of the stuff that he did to the sheriff and whatever. So that's a whole other situation.
Right, I know.
But so Anna, what I'm saying, my question to you is, and you know that, most of our stuff, it's so showbiz and it's so Westworld and it's so cynical and it's so undescribable. I don't know which one to say.
All of them.
What would you say? If today was your last day, what would you? And they're like, what happened? Is he really that big of a dick to work for? Is he really that impossible? I heard that he thinks he's God and that he makes you call his kid Jesus.
Yes to everything. It's hard to explain.
I don't even know what's going on.
Is he as impossible as they say are? Or
sometimes yes. Oh. Yeah, sometimes yes. When he's on the sippy, no. Oh, what's sippy? Oh, it's just a little concoction that he got for his cough. Oh, how'd he get that? Oh, he farted into a mic twice. It's no big deal.
But he won't do that ever again.
He's never going to do that again because his farts give him COVID. And the rest of us COVID. So, and people are like, wait, what? I'm like,
you just blew somebody's mind. They're like, what the hell?
This guy's not incarcerated? This guy's free amongst us? Really?
Yeah.
And he makes a good living at being a snake oil salesman?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so sometimes on Friday nights we get together and we play music. People like throw money at us like we're whores.
Is it a cam? Like, is it a Bernie?
No. We don't even have to.
Is it a Bernie made off with a cam?
No, we don't even have to take off our clothes. In fact, we can't take off our clothes, but people just throw money at us.
To keep your clothes on and play rock music?
Yes, absolutely.
And get high.
He does have aggressive nips, though.
He does have aggressive nips.
And he can fart COVID.
Yeah,
he farts COVID.
Yeah, we already discussed that. Yeah, he's pretty good at that.
Is there anything good about the guy?
Oh, he's super fun. He's a good time.
Right? I mean, was he fair?
Yeah, he almost died skydiving.
So would you consider him?
His legs open, almost got bit by a dog. It's a funny story.
So here's how I explained it. Here's how I explained it the other day. A girl asked me how I like my job because I told her I work a lot and all that. I said 90% of the time it is an absolute blast, best job ever. 5% of the time it's all right, and 5% of the time it's a complete nightmare.
Yeah, but man, isn't most jobs even worse than that?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
But
go ask Dan Scrubner. So what? Give me the percentages on that.
Yesterday.
She'll say, well, 50% of the time it's all right. 30% of the time he's the most impossible mother effer to deal with. And 10% of the time, I'm crying in the corner. So I don't know.
But here's the thing that I love about this job and just my life in general right now is I'm never bored. I'm never. You may be just like on a super high. We're laughing. It's the best job ever. Or I want to kill myself. Yeah. But at least I feel alive, Bubba. I'm not dead inside in a cubicle working for some ghost boss I've never seen before. Just typing away. It's never like that. So I'm thankful for that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I don't know.
You sure
either.
Don't want that gift, Bubba?
I might as well just take it.
You should take it. I recommend it.
Here's one. You know what? I'll take
it.
Really? Here's the deal.
See, it made her happy.
Hold on. I'll take it because it's going to show that you're not getting fired. I'm not getting rid of you. I adore the hell out of you. I was just trying to be strict in my decision that I made yesterday, and I feel as if this softens me up a little bit, and I don't want to be softened.
Because that wasn't the goal. I just wanted to show my appreciation for you.
So, let me, will you open my gift for me, even though this is my gift? I don't even want to see her right now, because I'm still kind of like, but I do appreciate the gift, so I'm accepting your gift. This gift is for me.
Yes. It's for you, yes, but I think it will help bring content.
Well, which is what you're initially in trouble for.
Exactly. You see what I'm doing there? I'm trying to make up for.
No, Lummy has to read the note.
Can you read the note, Lummy?
Yeah.
Then you got to read it, then show it. Okay, Lummy.
Papa, please forgive me. # sad face. # crying face. # love me. # cube life with a little cube.
Don't open it. Stop right there. I almost feel like giving it back with your stupid ass note.
Oh God,
jeez.
Dan, who wants a # sad face?
Not me.
From an employee.
And crying face.
Hashtag crying face.
Not me.
I'm trying to express my emotions.
How about just Papa?
In hashtag form.
How about just Papa? Please forgive me.
How about hashtag
Well, just
leather
cross off the
brake
bottom part.
calipers?
Let me rip off the bottom part.
No,
Just
don't
rip
touch
it
nothing.
off.
Let me do not touch nothing. If there's one guy, if it's absolutely do exactly what I said, even to the point of beating somebody up, it's that guy right
or
there.
as we said yesterday, running into a wall.
I literally said, "Lummy, run through that wall." He goes, "I will, I promise." I know you will. I don't want to fix the wall. I love you, Lummy. You're so over. You are the most over.
He is absolutely the most
So
over.
over.
He's so over.
No, stop.
And Lummy, I wish you could do Blitz's job. So I could fire Blitz.
I would love to see that. You guys to be off the air within 10 minutes.
No, like I'm saying, I wish that Lummy knew everything you did, because I'd be so getting rid of you. And
I know
can
you would.
Imagine Lummy in
You
there.
got zero loyalty.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, he doesn't really mean that because he knows deep down that was just for showbiz. Because I have all the loyalty in the world, he just pisses me off a lot. So Lummy, what does it say again? Read through the hashtags, okay?
Papa.
Yes.
Please forgive me. Hashtag sad face. Hashtag crying face. Hashtag love me. Hashtag cube life.
I could make sure you, Lummy, do me a favor. Take like some scissors or something and kind of try to cut that. I want to save that for potential evidence. Okay. Dan, we could use that in a lawsuit if she tries to fire something back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Be like, yeah, I grabbed her boob, but she said love me.
Oh my God.
I grabbed the hell out of her.
Love me long time.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Dan, are you not my attorney?
I think you got covered. Love me.
Yeah. So
love me. How did you love her?
I grabbed her knockers in the kitchen when she
was
going
with love.
I grabbed her. I bean dipped her raisins in the kitchen when she was making some guacamole.
But did you do it with love, Bubba?
Yes.
Okay, then you're good.
And you know what I said, Dan, when I grabbed her boobs?
I'm
loving
you. I'm loving
as
you.
Instructed. Lummy, thank you for the preservation of
your
Evan.
request.
Lummy.
Yes, sir.
Put that in your trapper keeper.
I will.
That's evidence. That is evidence, Lummy. Lummy, if all of a sudden we got a sexual harassment suit from Anna, I'd be like, Lummy, get out your notes. What is the third or fourth hashtag down? Say.
That would be on the third one down, love me.
Love me. And so I went and grabbed her little raisins and said, love me, you horse-haired bitch. And now we got a lawsuit on the deal. Gosh darn. I mean, we're gonna hear what Dan's potential protest is here.
Oh God.
His text was that he would like to file an official protest.
Okay, I'm open for business. Let's go ahead. Can I eat my fruit?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm the judge here, Dan. You're gonna plead your case, right? So I need to shut up and just listen. And while I'm shutting up and listening, I could get a little fruit.
Some fiber in there.
My God, I had a bowel movement this morning.
Ooh, nice.
You can tell when I'm on the fruit. I'm just telling you that.
You can tell when I'm on the fruit.
Mm-hmm. Can tell when I'm on fruit.
Get off the fruit.
No.
You can tell. No, Dan.
Fruit good.
Yeah.
Don't you think, Dan? Don't you think this fruit's better than eating Cheez-Its and Pringles?
For what? For your health?
Yeah.
For my health.
For your happiness?
For everything, Dan. Come on.
Yeah,
Why do you ask that question?
Do you want me to die later?
No.
I thought you dropped about 15 pounds already since COVID.
Mm-mm. Shut up, let me.
I thought I was 20.
Oh, 22.
So, Dan, I'm going to eat my fruit because my bowel movements are to die for. when I eat fruit regularly in the morning, they are to you should have seen this bowel movement today.
No pictures?
No, I wasn't in the picture mood today, but I took it and it was just very healthy and a lot.
Did your pants fit better afterwards? Like you just felt.
Isn't that the
slimmer?
best? Like when you have just a nice,
And as you're doing it, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, me too. This morning, I got up and looked at it. I'm like, hell yeah! Like, why can't I do that more often?
And the best is this: you do one of those just unbelievable great bowel movements, and then you go to wipe. And there's just nothing there.
Right. Oh, you're like an animal.
Yeah, it's like you go to wipe and it's just like one little big deal.
Now, did you have like a big single log? Or
no,
was
this was a very much a healthy oatmeal, like real thick, real
healthy
thick.
oatmeal.
Man, I laid a nice log.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes I'll lay a log. I mean, you guys have seen. I
thought I was chopping down a tree.
Yeah, well, I've laid as long as 18-inch logs before.
I know. I've seen the pictures.
Hold on. Oh, my.
Your tape?
Oh, it's not there.
Mommy, what did you do with my goddamn log tape?
I think it's on the other fridge out there. The monster fridge.
Oh, yeah, I think it is on that monster
Dan,
fridge.
one time I took a BM and I measured it out with tape.
Electrical tape.
We used to have a picture.
And it was the chocolate ass, wasn't it?
Yes.
Dan, you're a doctor. I mean, I think it's almost a bowel miracle. My chocolate Superman.
That's what BM stands for.
Yeah, Dan, you can almost diagnose it as a bowel miracle.
It's a miracle.
I'm going to show it to you. When I find it, I want to show it to you, and I want your honest opinion. Okay.
Okay.
No, I had a really good bowel movement today, very healthy. And I think it's because today is Tuesday, and Blitz fruited me up real good yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't eat fruit on my own. I only eat fruit when Blitz brings it to me.
Only when forced? Forced
And it has to
fruiting?
be cut up in a certain way. The oranges must be sectioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Blitz is my little fruiting boyfriend, too. So
got to cut on strawberries. You got to cut the top off and at least cut them in half, unless they're really big and maybe thirds.
Yeah, Blitz knows.
Bananas pre-cut.
So anyway,
Do you like chocolate-covered strawberries, Bubba?
Isn't that defeating the pores?
Yeah, but that's a good way to eat fruit.
That's good.
Or you can just eat strawberries.
Dan, stop trying to gum up my fruit. I eat fruit perfectly.
I'm not gumming it up. I'm not
So,
saying you're not eating it perfectly. I'm just saying, like, I like fruit with,
like a
with something
Pop-Tart.
else.
Dan, I like chocolate on everything, okay?
Everyone does.
But I'm
I had
trying to
them
get
last
away. I'm
night.
trying to get out of the chocolate game, Dan. Look at me.
Okay.
All right. I'm a doctor. Should I eat chocolate or should I eat fruit?
I think you should eat fruit as much as possible with a little chocolate on top.
Trust me, I got my chocolate in.
Okay.
Now, what is your protest that you'd like to file? Well, I eat the remaining portion of my mandarin oranges or whatever these are.
As the belt is designed to go to greatness, I think that sometimes you're confusing lack of lameness with greatness.
Anything else?
I don't even know what that means.
I mean, like, is that
The
your argument?
absence of patheticness is being rewarded instead of greatness.
Let me see if I can break that down a little bit. Can you break it down for me? Can you use it in a sentence?
All right. Okay. So Anna won the belt for not stepping on her feet.
Okay.
As opposed to winning the belt for a big pop like Lummy with the Anna file, or
you saving his life,
or me saving a life, or Blitz with a hilarious one-liner.
Thank you for your potential protest.
It seems kind of like a participation.
It's my belt, and I give it to who I want.
Okay, well, it's your final word.
And the bottom line is, and the belt also represents something that can screw with people. I can use it as a tool. Not only can I use it as a reward, but I can use it as a tool.
And look, every now and then, some kids need to score a touchdown in the fifth inning or the fifth quarter.
Sometimes, Dan, guess what? Sometimes in Little League, when everybody has to play at least 2 innings, and you put little Johnny in there, and he's 0 for 14, and you need a hit, God dang it, sometimes Johnny gets a hit.
And you tell the kids to, jump towards the ball, but really don't catch it.
Yeah, but she stepped in front of the pitch and got hit by the ball.
I didn't ask for the bell.
Well, guess what, Dan? She's at least got on base now. She never gets on base. Now the pitch got on base.
Okay, with a big bruise on her ass. Okay, good. Congratulations.
Bottom line is,
hello.
Good morning, GTG.
Hello, Glory Hill. Glory, how are you, buddy? I hope you got some positivity to spread today, because we're very much in a positive, festive mood today, except for Dan.
I can hear that quite well. I think Dan's actually kind of coming in pretty weak and kind of sounding just a little
desperate, if you will. I know he's got belt remorse. God forbid somebody else has the belt besides him. Son of a bitch, poor loser, little baby. Spoiled brat. Sounds like a spoiled brat to me. He always gets his way, and if he can't get it, he just buys it.
What kind of gift are you looking for, Bubba?
I'm looking for a new Ferrari.
Oh,
wow.
Well, hey, just so you know, every time you eat, man, the only thing that keeps coming back to my mind is you remind me of the hamburger from McDonald's, and you sit there in marble mouth going, robble, robble.
Yeah, that's brilliant, Greg. Yeah, another brilliant proclamation from you, Greg. Thank you. I know why I put you on every day, because you're more unentertaining than I am. Son of a bitch. Something I was going to say, I've completely forgot now. I don't go to. I only own a dirt track in Ocala. I don't go to a lot of the businesses.
Well, you used to go to Waffle House all the time.
Yeah, because there was this waitress that
I know.
her name was Lacey.
I remember her.
And I was trying to blast her so bad.
There's hot waitresses at Waffle House?
Well,
she wasn't bad.
She was Ocala hot.
Yeah, I remember her.
And, I used to, like...
I'll send you some merch.
Well...
What? Get her information, because I got to send her some merch.
For real?
You send an Ocala girl Bubba Army t-shirt. That's going a long way. So
it was real.
That's a racetrack owner right there.
Yeah. But she was like country hot.
She was.
And it was in between, I just broke up with Nikki. And Tyler and I would go spend the night. If we had a race like on Saturday, we'd go up there on Friday, bring his race car, practice, and then just spend the night. And then, go to the track on Saturday and get it ready and what have you. Well,
Fish on J, 1,000 bits.
That would require us to go to the Waffle House every morning. And there was this girl, her name was Lacey, and she wasn't really hot. But I was like looking for, at that time, and I hope nobody gets mad at me, but I was like looking for like an Ocala piece of ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not wired correctly. I'm not.
What?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm not the average guy. But let's think if the average single guy owns a business in Ocala, and he's going to be up there 2-3 times a month, and he's going to be in a hotel room, not necessarily with the sun. You got
to go to the Waffle House.
But Blitz, if you owned a business up there, wouldn't you try to line you up an Ocala piece of ass?
Why not?
Listen, you know what?
I'm thinking about doing it right now.
There's a lot of guys that are probably scoffing at me, saying, "Oh my God, Bubba, you're a bad guy." But you do the same thing. You're just not as honest as I am about it.
I mean, you weren't married.
Yeah, you were single.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying it's still scandalous, is it not? Drawing up. I had no intentions of being with her. I just wanted to have, an F buddy, a Waffle House F buddy.
Did you get any kind of chance at all?
None.
Okay.
I think the real shock is not that you're doing that, but that you found a hot chick at Waffle House. I think that's where I was really surprised.
Yeah, and I was trying so hard with her, Blitz, as I would like me and Tyler's bill would be like, $16,
right?
And I'd leave her like 40.
Oh wow!
Fertilizing Little Wilbur with 1,000 bits.
Which one was that again?
Fertilizing Little Wilbur with 1,000 bits. New money.
I would leave her like $50 bill, sometimes 100.
Did you write a note?
No, I didn't write no note.
Well, how's she gonna get a hold of you?
Well, I just flat out asked her. It's like, hey, but she had a guy, and she
yeah,
had
that's what I thought she did.
But she was typical Ocala. She had like 2 baby daddies.
Yes. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, like she
pretty
was
young, I'm assuming.
Yeah, she's like 29, 30.
Oh, not that young.
And she's got like a 6-year-old and like a 4-year-old from 2 different dudes.
Oh, nice. That's
It's just straight Ocala.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Stamford, Connecticut, or anything like that. We're talking about Ocala.
She didn't have any like C-section stars, did she?
Now,
C-section
I
stars.
never got past her Waffle House apron, buddy. I mean, how am I to know what her C-section parameters are? I'm assuming that most girls in Ocala have them vaginal.
Wasn't she kind of like not gothic, but kind of leaning that way a little
bit? Yeah, you know it all.
All her teeth?
But no, but somebody says Bubba liked her because she smelled like waffles when she came home. Oh, honey, listen.
Come here, honey. You smell like bacon.
The one girl I used to date smelled like some whatever woman's fragrance would be. But man, you smell like bacon. I just want to ravage you. So anyway, no.
Get out of here with that patchouli smelling stuff. I don't care.
It was one day Tyler wasn't with me, and I was all by myself, and I was sitting in her section, and I would wait because it would be like, how Blitz, not that
Country Girl 92, 1,500 bits.
The big knocks, but like prior to COVID, you'd walk in like Saturday or Sunday on a Waffle House, and there'd be a wait. You'd be sitting on those chairs, and they'd call you up.
Really?
Well, I would find out what section she would be in. She'd be like, "I'm in this section," and then when it would come my turn, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait to get on that section." That's So I'm sitting there, and so it's just me, and she's like, "So what are you looking? What's going on? Like, what are you? I got your number." And, you leave me big tips, and we're real friends. We're cool. We text back and forth a little bit. But, like, why
would she spoil that?
Yeah.
Well, because she was an honest Ocala
I kind of
girl.
like that.
Yeah. She's like,
being upfront.
Yeah. She's like, so, just lay it all out here. Like, what do you want? And do you want a date? Do you want to what?
Okay.
I'm like, well, no, I don't want a date, really.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
But I like to date, like, here's my idea of date.
20 minutes at a time.
I've been working at the track all day on Friday. You get off work. How about coming over, taking a shower at the Holiday Inn and maybe giving me some oral. I mean, that's what the average guy's thinking.
Okay.
Anything less than that, you've laid it out there, right?
So was that your breakup with her?
Well, she just was like, I'm really looking for like a guy,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I'm like,
I thought she had a boyfriend.
I'm like, you
Yeah, but she did. She was looking for a guy.
I'm sorry.
She was looking for, an upgrade on her baby daddy situation. And I was certainly that.
Okay.
I was certainly that.
Did you drop you had a vasectomy?
A what?
A vasectomy?
A bisectomy.
You said bisectomy.
Yeah.
Like it's a procedure that you get to make you bisexual. Hi, I'm Bubba Clem, and I like hot chicks, but I just had a bisectomy, and now I'm incorporating some men's into my life.
It was clearly Taco Tuesday last night.
Yeah. I used to want to be with Janessa. Now I want to be with Jimmy Cleavis.
Both hot.
Yeah. Hey, maybe that's a fantasy threesome. I don't know. But I had to have a bisectomy in order to be able to do that. You mean vasectomy?
Vasectomy, sorry.
The vasectomy was the best thing I ever did, by far.
Oh, I'm sure.
I would suggest, once you get that one kid.
No, then he needs 2 kids.
No, well, I talked with Ashley about it yesterday too. So,
and
well, you guys.
Yeah, well, she's miserable right now. You don't listen to what she says.
Yeah, she hates kids. Like the thought of having a kid.
Yeah.
The thought of having a kid after the kid that's already lodged in her gut comes out. She's not real in the kid deal right now.
Yeah.
She's actually on the last 40 days.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so she's like probably as big as she's going to be and miserable. She might pick up a little bit more, but man, she's probably miserable. Can you even...
This is where things start swelling, arms and face and stuff.
Can you even... I know you want to say that you're having a lot of sex, but are you?
Yeah.
Be honest.
No, yeah, because we just do it and we got the one position down.
What, the lazy dog?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Well, I don't know that I should be the one that describes your particular position. What position are you speaking of?
Well, it's almost like a missionary, but I'm kind of up or above the belly.
What?
Like I'm above the belly.
It's missionary above. Hold on.
Like I can't lay on top.
Above the belly, you're doing it wrong.
Hold on. Let me just
Not above the belly. I like on top of the belly.
That's what you said.
I know. I mean, like if the belly's here, I'm above it.
Does that make sense? Do you even know what position you're fertilizing your child in, buddy?
No, but I guess it's not missionary. I guess it's just me.
No, it's not missionary. No, easy with the insert, okay? Easy. You don't even know how to talk. Come on, buddy. You're not nearly the skilled veteran of being able to describe a sex act on the radio as I am.
We're not describing sex.
I guess we're describing fertilization, are we not?
Yes.
Yes, there
like
we
you
go.
do to your lawn.
Scott's turf builder.
Put the verbicide.
Lummy, are you doing Scott's
I'm
turf
doing
builder?
Scott fertilizer. I'm fertilizing.
He's doing a weed and
yard.
feed.
All right, so, Lummy, what position are you and your wife making love or what are you fertilizing in?
I'm on.
You said you're above her
I'm
belly.
on top. But like I can't, so I have to like be on my knees backwards.
What?
Okay, that's just, I don't know how to describe it.
I know exactly
okay?
what you're saying, but you're saying it horribly.
Okay, Anna, can you explain it then?
Yeah, he's
Anna,
like.
be careful, please.
No, I know. He's sitting upright. He's got his feet underneath him. Do you have like your toes curled kind of thing?
Yeah.
So he's kind of using his toes for balance, and then she's just on her back.
Yes.
He's upside down and backwards and stuff.
No,
like
he's not. He's not
All
doing
right.
reverse cowgirl on his wife.
Anna, what position
Weirdo.
is Ashley in? Is she on her back?
She's just on her back.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's Lummy in?
He's just like upright with his knees bent and his toes are underneath him. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's holding a lot of his body weight up.
He's holding all of his body
Right.
weight up.
Okay. So he's not in a standard missionary where you could like
kind of rest
where
a
you
little.
could go to like you could kiss them because you were close
Oh,
to their
they
face.
can't kiss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
they're not.
kissing.
There's no eye contact. He's away.
Yeah.
Anna's non-wallered out beaver 1,000 bits.
Anna's what?
Non-wallered out beaver 1,000 bits.
Sad face.
Anna, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get you dialed in here. So you sound like this sexy,
Ooh, I'm sexy.
like sexy man. A little.
Yeah.
It's like throwing you like a little tinge of manness.
And that's hot to you?
Yeah, well,
You want me to be more manly? than I already am.
Yeah, that's whoa.
No, not necessarily. Yeah. But if I'm into the voice disguising business, having you like be a little manly because you're so prissy.
I'm prissy? I don't know about that, but
please.
Are these raisins?
Frumpy. They're probably cranberries.
Some of those are raisins. You should. He just threw them away. On a thanks.
Yeah, come on.
Why are you mad at me?
Because
learn how to work.
Yeah, you can't say certain things. They're code words.
Yeah, the trigger words. You just triggered him and he
Like
threw it all away.
He could have been eating that while watching Burger King, and he would have never known what he was eating, but it was healthy for him.
I mean, you don't got.
Are those raisins? No, they're cranberries.
No, I don't like either.
Oh,
I like Anna's. I like man and on and up though.
Yeah.
Hey,
you like that?
What's been your What's been your belt time? Do they got your belt time down? The seventh man?
Yeah, it would be at 8 a.m. I still have it though. See?
No. I mean, like they would be like, well, it's been on her shoulder exactly.
She made it half the show.
Well, yeah, 2 Alpha 3X2 is the one keeping track.
6 to 8 a.m.
I mean, are you you might want to check with them and see if you're good. Because if they say, yep, you're good, you've required, you've held it at least half the time, then they're the ones keeping score. They're the ones going to bitch about it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say, hey, chat.
Should she have like a 5-minute buffer just to be sure?
Yeah, like maybe when they say, you know what, yeah, you're good, maybe hold it for like another minute or two.
Okay, just
then you can be like, screw you, I know I held it longer because you said I was good and I held it another 2 minutes, you bunch of unappreciative mother effers.
Right.
Well, I don't see anything negative really.
One person said you're a little short. Ned Rusty Taint.
How short is she?
IQ.
How short is she?
They're saying about 5-6 minutes.
All right, Anna, just put it on for 5 or 6, and that way we're good. By the way, I got squirreled earlier.
And by the way, people are saying, well, she didn't wear it on the after show or like Kevin's show. Like, no, it's this show the belt is for.
And Bubba told me I didn't have to.
I know, but I'm just letting because I saw it a bunch yesterday too.
I just wanted, so I like to make that announcement now. But yeah. I did see Anna in a non-sexual exchange in the cafeteria, and she was doing something, and I said, I just want you to know that you don't have to have or display the belt when you're doing your own show or other shows. It's only during the main show.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, thank you, Papa. And then I said, like, F off, bitch. Yeah. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you. I'm still disappointed on you.
No.
What are you doing?
I'm just orientating myself. Okay, we're good.
But I'm working on that the voice setting that I do for the female.
Yep.
That I'm working on. I'm working on this female. That I'm working on a podcast with.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that I can distribute it through my world.
No?
I'm going to have to tell you because I don't know that you know.
I mean, I kind of do.
But yeah, I don't know if I can distribute. I mean, I don't know.
All right, we'll talk about it.
But I met this woman, not physically. I met her through a friend.
Spiritually.
I met her through a fellow radio friend, and she lives on the West. She lives. I'll just tell you now. She lives in California.
Okay.
Here's her address.
And she is in the media. Well, maybe Blitz, I should wade through this idea. But God, I'm so afraid that everybody's going to take a crap on it. Blitz, what are you looking for?
Looking at this computer over here.
Oh,
sorry.
It was like you were looking for some your keys or something down below.
No.
So I don't know if I say my ID. I thought of a podcast for her to do.
I would.
After I met her over the phone, I was introduced to her through a fellow radio person. I spoke to her on the phone, talked to her about I can just tell you this, that she's in radio, but she's more of a television personality than she is a radio personality. And she wants to do a podcast.
Okay.
And her friend, who's our common friend, told her, hey, I know a guy that just started podcasting, and he's really kind of killing it. and he might be able to help you. So she calls me. We talk. I have an idea of what a podcast about her what type of podcast she could do.
Okay. Now, is she hiring you to host her podcast, or is she going to be on our network as a?
Well, see, that's where I was going to say.
Okay.
Or could you double dip?
Well, first of all, I mean, it's my idea. What her podcast, what her podcast is about, is my idea.
Okay.
Secondly, she wants me to produce it. Like, she'll be on the phone, I'll be recording it, directing her. Maybe more of this, maybe less of that. How about this? I'll cut myself all out.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to hear my voice one time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I'm going to be coaching her and telling her, I think that's relevant, that's not relevant, as she's talking about the thing that I want her to talk about.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you know the topic that I want her to talk about.
Oh, I do.
You do?
Yeah. I thought you were going to like host it, or
No.
Okay.
No, it's going to be the title of it, and it has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
But
I know what it's going to be about, though.
So, since you know what it's going to be about,
yeah.
Do you think that I should do you think I should host it on my network? She has no problem with if I wanted to make that part of my podcasting world, but I think that it takes away from the believability if we put it on, because this stuff really, I mean, the stuff that she's talking about is her life, and it's
right.
It's not like, it's not anything made up or anything like that.
I thought you were going to actually be part of it as far as on the show itself, and then I was going to say definitely on our network. If you're not and you don't have it on our network, my question is, what's in it for you?
Well, it's whatever I want. I mean, I could get up to 50% of the profits.
Okay.
Now, but if you think that maybe that's something that would be good for our network, then
I do, but I also think you should kind of leave yourself in it, though.
Yeah, but
like take a back seat, but still be part of it.
Really?
Yeah.
In more of a question form?
Yeah. Like kind of not as a host, but kind of guide her on where to go.
Well, should I talk about, but we're at 1,700. We could hit 2,000 today.
No, Dr. Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Dan chat too, Lummy.
I know he's in chat.
Dan seems to think that he increases the number, which he used to. But the numbers have been down a little bit lately. And Jay and Dan have attributed it to school is back in session or something like that.
Yeah, we're all spread out too.
And we're spread out. Dr. Dan Diaco, I love him. But he couldn't complete a lap on Tyler's.
Not even one lap?
Not even one lap.
What kind of car?
I think it's a Ferrari GT3.
Okay.
Tyler put in a 2:05.
What did Jay get for a time?
I think Jay ended up with a 2:11.
Okay.
2:11. Then Tyler put a Formula One car on it and ran a 140.
Whoa.
You should see those.
Yeah, I bet.
Now, you know about what she's going to talk about.
Yes.
So the one thing we probably need to wade through here is, as you know, and I need your opinion. One, should I tell the fans my idea? And two, you think that I should be part of it and kind of navigate her through what she's going to speak about?
Yes and yes.
So
I think it should be. I think if you're going to do it, if you're going to be that involved in it, you should be on it, and it should be on our network.
So, do you know what the title is going to be called?
I don't know the title.
Oh,
no.
can I text it to you?
Yeah.
And you're going to initially laugh. Hold on here. You are going to initially laugh, but if you just deep down think about, unfortunately, there's a lot of this going on in today's media. Everything seems to be a this.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I see how you spell that. Hold on. There you go. I just sent it to you, Blitz. Tell me when you get it.
On. Okay.
Now, as you look at that, the second word, that's what every show is now. The something.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, it's kind of a play on words.
Okay.
While being able to hide your identity.
Yep.
And so, what do you think?
I like it.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Yeah.
Should I tell the Bubba Army about it?
Do not say the name.
Okay.
For various reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and so I can't even really start talking about it in general because it alludes to.
Let's
just burn time out.
They need to know. Yeah, they need to know. But let's get some other things together first before we say that.
You know what? Here's what I think I can say. Anna, and you tell me if you think this would be something that maybe you would want to listen to.
Okay.
The ins and outs. Oh, I need to take you off that.
Okay.
This is a woman who's in television.
Yeah.
And the television game is dirty. And the reason why my friend suggested to her that I have something to do with it is because don't we analyze every television anchor, like every girl that we have?
Damn shorty shiz.
Yeah, I mean, like we break it down, like everyone.
Yeah.
Fat, black, white,
jugs,
short,
no
jugs, big jugs, bean dip jugs, toothy, hair, makeup, nails.
Put the mask back on, you ugly horse face bitch. Yeah.
So the trials and so she is a single mother in television.
Can I get an age?
And a pretty
roughly.
I'll give you a 10-year span. She's between 40 and 50.
Okay.
She's a single mom, and she's in a major market television
in California. Okay.
And I want to produce a podcast about the ins and outs of what she's been exposed to in her career, because she is very attractive. Like, she's strikingly attractive.
Okay.
And talk about all the grab ass and this comes right on the heels of the Cuomo and all. But these women that have been in television for, like in their 40s, do you know how much of this that they've been exposed to? All the, hey, sleep with this consultant and, you'll go from Grand Rapids to Chicago. Like, there's a lot of that happens. And it's really, really bad in television, in local television news. And the stories that I've spent probably an hour on the phone with her, and she talked about this one market when she was freshly out of college, where it was just pretty much, and you're talking like 1988, 89, 90-ish. And it was it was like a real small market. Because, Blitz, right out of college, you go to a small market.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a small market in the Midwest. And it was just implied that if you were like a brand new, fresh-faced girl, that you were going to give oral sex to the news director.
Of course.
Like, it was like, if you wanted...
Why do you think news vans were so big?
And so she told me this story where it was her very first job. And she was like writing copy at night.
Okay.
And, there's like 4 or 5 people in the newsroom. That's back when they had newsrooms. And they all leave, and she's getting ready to leave, and he calls her into her office. The 3 other people go out to the parking garage. He calls her into her office. He calls him into her office and, like, pretty much just kind of lays it out how it goes around here. And, like, she didn't do anything. But there are... Now... The payoff to this podcast is you can't. She did do some stuff. Like,
okay.
Like on this on her very first television job, she didn't do anything, but she figured out quickly that
that's how you move up.
That you got to. And she goes on. The first one happens to be she didn't, but one of her sister girls takes her aside and said, "Hey, you didn't take care of such and such. That's why you're always going to be stuck on these, weather stories."
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is she going to name drop?
No, she's not.
Okay.
She's not. she's gonna situation drop.
Sure, of course.
Like, you know,
but she's not going to say this news director, his name was.
Some of which, some people are out of the business, and we're just opening ourselves up.
Okay.
But, you know, I mean, she's going to, you know, pretty much lay it out descriptively what happened. She's just not going to say it was, Jerry Numbnuts that did it.
Right. Okay.
But she'll get, she'll probably get market specific, and she certainly is going to get regional specific. And so I'm intrigued by that. I'm intrigued by, you know, it is kind of like the Kamala Harris. I mean, isn't there a ton of rumors as to how Kamala Harris, there's a ton of that, right?
My toe.
Well, so now you got, you got you got two topics now that this particular podcast kind of brushes against. One, the Cuomo stuff, and two, the Kamala Harris stuff, right? It's kind of a Kamala Harris, I slept my way to the top with a Cuomo kicker. And she's like, you know, these news directors in the early to mid 90s were God. They determined who were the weekend anchors. They determined whether you stayed in the field or got behind the desk. They determined whether you had a really, really sexy, good story or a crap story. And, you know, the pecking order of the newsroom is quickly figured out, and accelerate all of that by being a 23-year-old hot girl from Nebraska.
It's funny that, like, you can have the same story and you can take it from, like, victim to the most powerful person in the room. Like, you could be, oh my God, I can't believe I have to sleep with these men. Otherwise I'm going to lose my job. Or, like, it seems like she's kind of like, oh, that's what you have to do? Bet. I'm about to do it right now and work my way to the top.
And she struggled with it.
Okay.
And she only did it. Well, I'm not going to give you the payoff. I mean, I'm just going to tell you now that
I would absolutely listen to this.
And Blitz, can I text? Because I think Anna's a pretty good gauge.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Can I text you the working title of it, Anna?
Yeah.
She's got to get her phone out of her bag.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I got it. We're here.
Just tell Will Kuntz you're busy.
Okay. Will, I'll be back in a second.
Now, don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Can't promise, but I'll try.
Please do not allude to it.
I won't.
And the second word is what everything on TV is nowadays. So it's kind of a play on that. Did you get it yet?
Mm-hmm, I got it.
Oh, you didn't.
She didn't pop on it.
Yeah, she didn't pop on it at all.
It took me a second to kind of like put it all together.
It's not grabbing you?
Okay.
It's not really grabbing me.
Let me write on your scorecard there. Bubba's podcast idea.
This is the dumbest thing.
Yeah, she doesn't want to say
that.
Bubba podcast, Anna ideas.
I mean, if you think about it, okay, if you look at what I sent you, the second word is the way, how many shows are involving that nowadays?
Right. There's a lot of shows.
I mean, right? Are you familiar with that phenomenon, how everything's that? Okay.
Yeah.
The other word is what she is. She's in media.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last word is kind of describes what she is now as well.
Right.
And she's fighting that particular stigma.
Mm-hmm.
And all while keeping it anonymous. You have to understand we have an anonymous factor because she's still in television.
Right.
Did you just stick a pin in your ear?
Yeah, I did. My ear was a little itchy. I felt as if I clean them.
Okay.
I clean my ears. I clean my ears 2 times a day.
Oh yeah. Okay.
3, including the pen.
Yeah, and it felt a little itchy. But there was nothing in there.
The other way around.
So Anna, the working title in itself is kind of a play on the situation.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use probably this effect. Go ahead, Anna.
This effect right here.
I'm going to probably use this
one right here.
Right.
Ooh, I like that.
So should we I want you to say the following words, okay?
Yeah.
Fresh out of college, I started my first job in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Fresh out of college, I started my first job in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Of course, you wouldn't mess up like you just did.
Yeah, sorry.
So that's my idea.
I think it's a great premise for sure.
She just doesn't like the name.
She doesn't like the title.
The working title is, I don't know. It doesn't. I'm being honest. It doesn't grab me. But
whoever thought Call Her Daddy would grab you either?
Call Her Daddy's a pretty good title.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yours probably better.
I like call him daddy better. I mean, like who's calling her daddy? No, I'm not calling no bitch daddy.
Sponge, do you think you should text Lummy and see what he thinks about it?
Yeah, I do. Watch him.
Yeah.
I wonder what he'll say.
You know what I should do? Actually, I should send it to my sister.
Oh yeah, and me.
I'm gonna get it to you. Let me hear. Hold on.
I want to hear how this is the best name for a podcast that
I mean, I'll
anyone
give
has
my honest
ever heard of in their
opinion.
entire
I'll
life.
give my honest Stockholm opinion.
No, please, Lummy, please give us your.
I like it.
I will be 100% honest.
Blitz likes it, and Blitz is the kind of guy. But see, I think women will be. Well, I sent it back to Blitz. I'm sorry, Blitz. Hold on. I think this could be 50-50. I think women could be into this just as much as men. Here we go, Lummy.
I think even kind of more so, really.
Yeah, I think women, because it kind of
it's a good title. No, because it grabs what the I get it.
You do not.
I think it's really good.
But Anna, I mean, it's kind of dealing with the Me Too movement,
of course,
right?
Yeah.
And it's involving the women empowerment movement. And here's a woman and she's, by the way, she's divorced. So she has the trials and tribulations and struggles of, juggling her baby daddy and weekends. And she's trying to date. Like she's trying to actively, find Blitz K at Amateur Works. And she's trying to actively date and get laid. But it's tough because she's a person that everybody knows. So when you go out with Blitz K and you blast him and you're the lead anchor for Channel 13 and Blitz goes and tells his boys, I just blasted Kelly Ring.
Mm-hmm.
And you really can't roll like that when you're Kelly Ring.
Blasting Kelly Ring, please.
You would blast her. Come on.
No, I would not.
Yes, you would.
We're going to California and Texas and New York, and then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
Lummy, what did you think about it?
I thought it was actually really good. I would definitely check it out.
See, Blitz, the only
Totally
thing...
makes
I got standards, man. Kelly Ring is not part of the standards. I'm still mad.
No, Kelly Ring, you'd blast all day long.
How about Wendy Ryan?
Nope.
You are such a liar.
You would blast Wendy Ryan.
Wendy Ryan is not my wheelhouse.
I'd blast Wendy Ryan.
I know you would.
I'd hold her hand at the mall, maybe. No, I'm not.
Yeah, maybe she bought you something.
I don't hold hands at the mall.
Oh, Kelly.
He blast Kelly Ring.
No, I would not. Come on, I got standards.
You blast Kelly Ring.
She's a little bit older.
You blast Kelly Ring just so that you can say you blasted Kelly Ring.
I would not.
Yeah, and a Wendy Ryan kicker at the backside.
Yeah. How about a Melanie Michaels?
No.
What?
I'd blast the hell out of her.
I'm sorry.
What are you, Guel Guarado?
Gail
what? Gail Guarado?
Hold on. She's a very dear friend of mine. I want you to pronounce her name. She just retired from Channel 8. She does some like offshoot stuff now. What's her name?
Gil Guardo. Gil Guardo. Gil. It's Gil.
Hold on. Let me. What's your what?
Gil Guardardo. Gil Guardardo. Gil Guardardo. Gil Guardardo.
Gordita.
Oh, Gil. There's too many G's in this name.
Gail,
not Gil. Yeah. Okay, Gail Guardardo.
Gail.
Gordita.
Guayardo.
Oh, Guayardo.
Guacamole.
Oh, I got it here.
What's her name?
Gail.
Gail Gallardo.
Hey.
No, Gallardo. That's the Ferrari, or the Lamborghini.
Oh.
Gail Guayardo.
Oh, that's a Gail Guayardo.
Gordetto.
And you would have sex with her, Blitz. Gail Guardardo.
Oh, I would so much. Gail Guayardo.
Probably not.
You know what? Now that you've gotten all in shape and stuff, you've kind of turned into a dick.
I'm super picky. I'm sorry.
I heard the reason why you and Anna aren't dating is because she likes you, but you're like, bitch, I like him younger and a little whatever.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Too old.
You turned into a real dick.
Yeah, because you lost, 10 pounds?
Yeah, you lost 15 pounds. Now you're a
yep.
goddamn bodybuilder.
I know.
Jimmy Cleavis said, I want swole back. Jimmy Cleavis, I'm going to get my swole
How's he doing,
on.
by the way?
He's
well.
He is well.
Okay.
You know what? That's a great way to describe him. He's well in so many different ways.
Nice.
He's pretty sharp, don't you think?
He is hot.
Yeah.
He's pretty hot.
One of my boyfriends.
I know.
I'm not bi, but I have boyfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
well,
fine.
you got to buy it. What was it? A biectomy?
Yeah, Lemmy gave me biectomy.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm a pillow biter.
Anyway, the only thing I disagree with you, Blitz, is that me being involved, I think it might take away from the validity of her really having
okay.
I don't know. I think I can coach her, cut myself out, edit myself out, and it sound just just I can be there to say, okay, well, tell us about that, and then just cut myself out. I don't know. Maybe we could listen to it two different ways. One with me cut out, and then one with me asking the questions. Because there is no time. I want to make sure this is done right. You're still working on the logistics of it.
Yep.
I just got my voice that I'm using. I just got the processing.
Thanks to who?
Thanks to you and to Joe on the west side.
Yep.
Airtight ski pole bought me an SPX 2000. Thank you, Joe. He'll be this year's. Now, Lummy does the latest, Blitz does the latest Boogeyman COVID-19 put a damper on the Bubba Army Radio of the BARP party.
I sure hope not.
Are they going to re-Boogeyman the BARP party? We've been Boogeymaned 2 years in a row now.
We're going to have to require vaccines.
For real?
Yep.
Well, Blitz has got a lot of cards to hand out.
Yeah, with your care pack upon
those
checking in.
Those are called invitations.
Blitz, I just got the absolute best validation for my potential podcast.
Okay.
Who would not know this better than my best friend, Reggie Roundtree?
Oh, yeah, he's a stud.
He's like, man, cuz you wouldn't believe how dirty TV is. I'm calling him.
Sure.
He's the man.
Blitz, he could actually be a consultant on this.
Now, did you actually tell him the name?
No.
Okay, good, because he.
You think he'd take a crap on the name?
No. He would just say it on the air right now.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Reggie Roundtree. 30 years of television.
Hello.
30 plus years of being a smooth ass brother from Philly.
Live on the air.
Live on the air, by the way.
Hey.
What's
going on?
I know that you heard my podcast idea.
This is what he sounds like waking up next to a tree.
Yeah, this is what it sounds like when he's waking up to a six.
Oh,
next
no,
to a 6 foot
I'm on the highway. I'm heading to an interview in Tampa. I was thinking about stopping by the station because you were on a very interesting topic.
So Reggie, I got this woman. She's 43, 44 years old. She's a single mom. Smoking hot.
Yep.
And she has, and she has been through the exact world that you've lived in, the 30 plus, it'll be 30 plus years of television. Other than she's been on the other side of the deal, she's been a woman that's been subjected to people that you've worked for. Yeah, and so she wants to do a podcast, and I scramble her voice, but she basically kind of just walks through. Or
on bended knee.
Yeah, and I was talking to her, and I'm like, not all of them. You have to be honest, and she's like, I'll be honest. I did sleep with a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. At least she came forward. I mean, look at the Fox Network scandal with Ailes. I mean, they're on their knees in doggy clothes and stuff for this guy.
And now today's environment, obviously it's changed, but I mean, back in the 80s and the 90s. I mean, it was like the Wild West, and you were in the you probably saw it firsthand, did you not?
I what?
You saw it firsthand. I mean, you probably absolutely saw it.
Saw it, knew about it, and just said, "Wow," I mean,
and she's been telling me, Reggie, that some of these news directors weren't like, it wasn't even a secret. It was like, listen, you need to take care of him, or you're gonna be doing weather reports, stupid stuff.
Well, you know what the thing is, quite honestly, you can take a look across corporate America, big Fortune 500 companies and the so-called stuff that's been drifting about Kamala, blah, blah, blah. I mean, nobody's stupid anymore,
But boy, you can't pull that kind of crap anymore either. I mean, you can't. I mean, it's super sensitive now.
Oh, exactly, and rightly so.
Now, do you think that there's some girls out there that are like, go ahead, hit on me, bitch, because I got a lawsuit just waiting to go?
You hit the nail on the head, and I'm thinking about calling into this podcast. You don't have to disguise my voice. I'll tell it.
This is Reggie Roundtree, man. I was reporting one time in Miami, and this cute little shorty walked up. I said, hey, baby, how bad you want to be on the news?
No, hey, I've never had that problem. None
now,
whatsoever.
Reggie, but let me ask you this. You are obviously a good-looking brother. light skinned Dennis Johnson looking brother. You know,
sweet
chocolate looking brother. Did you now on the opposite end of this? Of course, it's not as sexy, but did you ever have like a female general manager that said, you know, I like to, you know, explore that Philadelphia 9?
Boy.
You know what? Your hesitation speaks volumes, Reggie. No more further questions are needed. To the brother laying 9 from Philly. Say it. The brother laying 9 from Philly. Say it.
Oh boy, laying 9 from Philly. No, but you know what? It's interesting that you're talking about the female anchors in Tampa Bay. There's a smorgasbord of different looking, different types and everything. I mean, we've got every type on the air right now. So, you know, people have a wide variation of choices.
Yeah, but you know, but the problem with locally is that they're trying to get they're just trying to. I think they're trying to get too young. Like they're trying to get too hip.
No such thing.
And like you know that 23-year-old with
don't I personally know it? They're trying to.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, with you, let's just be honest. I mean, you've not told me to say this, and I am not been asked to say this, but you totally got age discriminated. They totally said, "Let's get the old black guy out of here."
Well, I mean, you know what? I mean, my thing is, I can't comment directly, but
no, that's my opinion. You know, that's strictly my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see the whole at where you are working. You can see the whole wave of all these fresh-faced 23-year-olds, and they're like, you know what, man? The odd man out is the 60-year-old brother. Get the 60-year-old brother laying 9 out of here.
Laying 9.
You know that you know that you'll never find a bigger fan in Reggie Roundtree than me, my friend. I have absolutely adored you, and Reggie, when I get this thing taped, I'd like to bring it to you and let you listen to it as kind of like a consultant kind of guy.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I've worked with some folks from Cali about in that same age bracket that I met during some seminars and things and everything. I've got a pretty good clue, especially with the early beginnings, and a lot of them come out of small markets, but especially up in the north, you know. So I've got a pretty good clue, but I would love to sit down and listen, because I've seen it all behind the closed doors.
And her problem that she's having now, well, now obviously you're married to a lovely, beautiful, 6-foot hot blonde chick. Not everybody is that fortunate. But the problem, she's still in news. She's 43, 44. She knows. She's watching these 22, 23-year-old fresh-faced girls. Yeah. She knows where it's headed. She's a lead anchor right now. She knows where it's headed. She knows where it's headed, and but she can't even really date because she's the lead anchor on a really high-profile television station. So she just can't go out and kick it out wide and have sex with the dude that she wants to, because next thing you know, he's going and telling everybody.
Yeah, be on TMZ, man.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, I can't wait. That was my idea, and it was presented to me. Now, Blitz, I would love to send Reggie what my title is, or do you think?
No, I'll come by and sit with you. I really want to listen to this. Peel back the onion on this, baby.
Now, hold on, Blitz. I'm going to send Reggie the title, but Reggie, you cannot, because sometimes you got a little loose lips. The brother laying 9. You just this is my idea of the title, okay? I'm going to send it to your phone right now.
Oh, look, he's got a roadie ring too.
Hold on. Do not blurt it out. Look at your phone.
I did. I like that title.
The second word is, if you know, the way everything's going on TV, they always got that now. It's now the blank, and it's I don't know. That's what I'm thinking about calling it. Because obviously she's going to have her voice disguised, because she's still a lead anchor in a major market, and she doesn't want anybody to. People will probably be able to figure out who it is, but
eventually,
but she doesn't want people to know her identity, because she gets into that she, regrets having had to do some of the stuff that she did.
Look, we all make mistakes in life, but it shows the character and the substance of this person to be able to come and speak truthfully about it and get it off her chest. This has been riding her probably for her entire career. She's just ready to get it off her chest.
And you know what? That would be a podcast I'd want to listen to. 44-year-old hot news anchor chick from California that, kind of had to sleep her way to the top. I like that. I mean, I'm listening to it. I might even masturbate to that. Reggie's the smooth brother from Philly laying 9. I'm the white brother from Warsaw laying 5.
Warsaw, baby, in the house.
Hey, good luck on your. Are you auditioning today?
No. We got some folks that are flying in to interview us about the project we're working on.
Perfect. Is that
right? John Wilson and Paul Wilson and Tony Panaccio. We're working on a little secret project.
I heard it was called blacksonblondes.com.
No, that's circa 1999 when I was young.
No, that's the life that you live. Your wife is a 6-foot blonde, bitch. blacksonblondes.com is called my life, buddy. Please.
Hey, I would love to. This podcast is going to reverberate through the media market, especially with someone that is willing to speak truthfully. Voice disguise and everything, but for her to lay it out, kudos to her.
Yeah, she's like, listen, I can see the writing on the wall. I got about 3 or 4 years left, but I want my story told, and while I still have a job, I can't just I can't say who I am because it'll just expedite me getting fired faster.
And it's tough for her to even go somewhere to have a drink or a bite or anything because everybody's got a doggone camera on their phone or taking pictures or this and that.
Hey, thank God there were no camera phones when you and I used to roll around town, buddy.
Oh my God. Oh, man.
You would have been the lead story on your lead story, buddy. Lead story's about me at Planet Bubba with Bubba. We were dancing with some white bitches. Then we went back to the VIP room.
Hey, I remember when you opened the club in Largo or something, we were live doing an interview, and you were so, Mr. Roundtree. I was like, Jesus Christ, wait, here we go.
And then I'm like, Reggie, the cameras are off. Let's go. These 2 blondes. I'm going to do shots with us.
The good old days.
Hey, Reg, tell Tree I said hi, and I'll call you, okay, buddy?
All right, my brother. Love you. You guys, love all of you. Take care now.
Reggie. Love you.
Bye.
Thank you. 35-year television veteran, Reggie Roundtree. So, Blitz, I think I put it right on. I think I put it in my podcast world.
I agree.
Yeah.
Let's see why you wouldn't.
And Reginald loves the name, too.
Well, everybody loves the name except Anna. And if the more you look at it, the more it makes sense.
It totally makes sense. And I'm thinking of what else would it be sort of a thing, and I don't know. Because it's really concise and it tells you what it is.
It does. Mm-hmm. And you can't say what it is because she's trying to be anonymous.
Right.
So there's some anonymous built into the title.
Anonymity.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might be onto something here. Bubba, how did you finally break on through and be able to pay your taxes? Well, I got this hot television chick. I'm not seeing her romantically, but
I want to.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, but it's tough to talk to her and not want to
Well, can you show me a picture of her off the air?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, me too.
You don't know what she looks like either?
Nope.
I can.
Okay.
I should probably ask her.
Well, she's on TV. I mean,
I could show you.
Like she's a private person.
But I can't. I don't want you guys burning out. Oh, it's KTLA.
I don't know any.
I want to see her nudes.
She didn't have any nudes.
What?
But but
Blitz, she sends them out.
I was talking to her on Sunday.
Okay.
Because I'm telling her, hey, listen, I got the voice thing done.
Yep.
And I am working on a way to record it so that I can edit it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, so she's like, when are we doing? I'm like, she's already got the first one framed up.
Okay.
And she's like, want to do it. I'm like, just settle down. So she was actually talking about this past weekend. She had a date with this very influential attorney in town. Like, you know, like Morgan & Morgan, like that big of a firm.
On that level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the guy, you know, has a jet and all this kind of deal.
Not Brad Culpepper.
Tossing his business card.
She didn't get a paper cut on the business card deal. And she was like, he was really, really cool. And I really, really, if I was going to F somebody, I would F him.
Oh.
But I can't F him.
Why?
Because he's just, there's all these, like, I don't know, girls like, either you're not good enough or you're too good. And she's like, he's too good. Like, he's too high profile.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
He's too affluent. He's too powerful. You know, so like, I can't think like a 43.
Like, why would he date me if he could get a 25-year-old?
Right. He's like 50.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
And she's like, I'm just going to be a piece of ass to him.
Yep.
Is that what? But she wants a relationship.
I don't know. Like, listen, this is all the thing we got to get into the podcast.
Okay, well, I'll be tuning in.
But she does want to be naughty, but she can't be naughty because as soon as you're naughty with her, then you turn on 6 o'clock. There she is, and then I mean, Blitz. If I blasted Gail Gallardo, who do you think the first thing I would say? Blitz, you got to watch Channel 8 tonight.
Of course.
So you know, us guys, like we don't keep secrets. We tell the boys, and sometimes we share, brother. Dave, hey, listen, man. Mark's pretty cool, but he's completely Johnny laid back compared to shot out of the cannon, Dave.
Oh, really?
And then, Lummy, there's this guy that comes to Tate's Pizza every day. His name's Woody, and he played on like the 78. He played in the NFL. He played for the Steelers for like 7 years.
Oh, really?
And he's from North Dakota State. And he's like he played during the Terry Bradshaw, Franco Harris era. And he comes in every day. He goes golf and he's retired. And he lives over by Tate's Pizzas. His name's Woody. And he comes in every day and drinks like 2 beers. He's like a regular. Look at, I forget what his name is. His name's Wood. I think it's number 23. Look like who number 23 in the 1979.
They have eggplant fries.
Oh, let me tell you about Tate's
Delicious
Pizza.
fried eggplant strips served with dipping sauce.
Let me tell you about Tate's Pizza.
Look at their menu right now.
That is one of the best kept little secrets in town, food-wise. Oh, they got great food.
Look at their menu, man. It looks great.
I mean, you're looking up for the 79.
You said number 23?
Yeah. I think he was 23.
No, well,
he's a white guy. From North Dakota State. Call him Woody. Bill Wood, maybe? I don't know.
Calzones.
Yeah, give it to me.
Anna, that's the way to your sniz, isn't it?
It is.
Is food.
Body veggie pizza.
Eggplant parmesan.
Does that get you full?
Full whap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They have a kids menu, Anna.
That's nice. I'm not a kid.
All right, continue your news. We're looking up the 79 Steelers.
8 ball, that's not. I need to close that out.
You got any
menu,
information?
close that out. Menu.
Nothing from that one. I only got Elsie Greenwood.
Yeah, he's on LC Greenwood.
Or Dwayne Rudolph.
Who?
No, that's not it. No wood.
I'm have to get a hold of see what year he worked.
The Ruskin pizza. Oh, it's sauceless, but it has tomato.
Talking about Tate's Pizza.
Yeah.
Gotta have that pizza. Let's see. World's smallest
Bodie veggie pizza.
World's smallest
mushroom, onion, green pepper, black olives, and
baby.
fresh tomato.
World's smallest baby at birth who weighed 7.5 ounces officially leaves the hospital, I believe, a year later.
Hold on.
7.5 ounces.
7.5
Less than a pound.
ounces?
0.4 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow, what just a little nugget, huh?
A little nugget. And her name was Kwakyokan.
Hold on. There she is.
Mm-hmm. At birth.
And she was how much? 7.5 ounces, which is about as heavy as a softball or an apple. She left more than a year later. What is she now? 13 pounds? Yeah,
yes,
she's just 13 pounds.
She is.
Poor little thing.
She's been discharged.
Little Wilbur's going to weigh 13 pounds at birth.
Healthier weight.
13. Wilbur's bigger than that right now.
For sure.
Yeah.
Isn't he like 4 pounds, Lummy?
It's like the size of a bear claw. Did you know?
Shut up. His pinky toe was the size of an M&M. An M.
It was the size of
jobbed out on that one.
M&M.
It was the size of an M&M. The M on the M&M.
Yes, the M on an M&M.
No, they're that specific.
Yeah.
It's the size of an M&M.
All right, we'll plan a Tate's Pizza deal, okay?
Yay!
Perfect.
Woo! I'm so
I'm sure that
excited.
guy's name was Woody, by the way. There's no Woody.
I gotta ask Dave Tate.
Could it be Bruce? From North Dakota State, Bruce?
Bruce. Yeah, Bruce what?
Reamer?
Was his nickname Woody?
He's on the 75 Steelers?
Yeah. What number was he?
75? I don't know.
No, he's a defensive back.
But where'd you get Woody from? I kind of clicked off him because I didn't think.
I'm trying to find, and this guy,
he's
They got a pizza called the Predator Pizza.
I think it's my pizza.
Sausage, pepperoni, and homemade meatballs.
He's a 9th round pick out of North Dakota State.
Yeah. Was it a white guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, defensive back.
What's his name?
Bruce Reamer.
I think they call him Woody.
Oh, okay.
Bruce Reamer. All right, and what years did he play?
He was a running back, it looks like.
It's right. It's my boy Steve from Crockett, formerly from Steps.
Yeah.
His nickname's Woody.
Oh.
Because he goes down there. That's one of his watering holes now. Tate's, the bar part of Tate's, Blitz is kind of like a little local watering hole.
Huh.
No, so I think you got the right name. Let me look this guy up. I'll tell you if it's Woody or not. What's his name? Dave?
Bruce Reamer, R-E-I-M-E-R.
R-E-I-M-E-R?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he played, hold on.
He was a running back when they drafted him in the 9th round.
Should I put football?
I'm trying to find something on him.
Hold on here.
Parmy Puffs. Our famous homemade breadsticks tossed in garlic butter.
No, this ain't the
Pecorino,
guy.
Lamar cheese,
That's the only one
served
from
with
North
tomato
Dakota
sauce
State
for
I could
dipping.
find.
No, he was a defensive back for the Steelers. Maybe he wasn't. No, but there's a picture of him at Tate's.
This is just some jobber that's never played a down of football in his life.
He had I think 7 interceptions in 79.
So did Al Bundy at Polk High.
5 touchdowns in a game.
I'm trying to look up Woody.
I know, so am I, but there's no Woody on the 79 team.
There sure wasn't.
Not on his defense.
Hold on here.
Well, the guy with the most interceptions in 79 was Jack Lambert.
This is Dave Tate. It's hard telling what's going to come out of his mouth.
Could it be Dwayne Woodruff? Dwayne Woodruff?
You're stupid. You don't know nothing.
Woody for short?
I don't know.
Their calzones look good too.
Okay, so can't be him.
I think he played like a...
I was looking up interceptions.
They have a Texas burger. They put bacon and onion rings on it.
Hey, leave a message. I'll call you back. Thanks.
It's Tate.
Jesus, that's no energy.
We should just call down to Tate's Pizza and ask for Woody. Somebody find me Tate's...
Woody?
Find me Tate's Pizza phone number. Let's find me Tate's Pizza's phone number. And I'm going to call down and say, hey, we're trying to talk
Are you
about...
ready? I'll just tell it to you. Ready?
Yeah.
813-832-5675.
Let me get ready to bing this bitch.
I'm ready.
This is Tate's right here.
It might not be open. Oh, they open at 11.
Oh.
They're going to be open. Rick Woods. You dumbass.
There's no one from the 79 team.
Well, Rick Woods. That comes from Woody himself. What if we were trying to order some catering,
Rick Woods, 82 to 86. I was in the 70s.
All right, send me the picture. Hold on, Rick Woods.
From Boise State.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
This guy. He played for the Bucks in '87.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Look at him, and he looks like he looks
Put it
like
on the screen.
he looks like ravishing Rick Rude a little bit. Does he not?
He does.
Hold on, there he is right here. This is. There's Woody. He's at Tate's Pizza every day, drinking every day.
He played for Boise State, drafted the 4th round in the '82 draft.
Hold on, Rick Woods.
His nickname is Riverboat Gambler.
Oh, yeah.
What?
That was his nickname in college.
I mean, had you said so, we would have found him 10 minutes ago. You didn't tell me Riverboat Gambler was at Tate's every day.
Because Blitz, otherwise you'd be there, would you not?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody misses a Riverboat Gambler deal.
No, I'd be sitting there eating my Parmesan.
With who?
Riverboat Gambler, man.
Hold on. This is when he played for the Bucks. Right here. Look how Billy Badass he looks here. Number 20, position safety. Played 5 games, 5 starts. Right there he is, tackling a guy.
I'd be eating my eggplant fries.
Next to who?
Riverboat Gambler. Not Woody. Woody works for 820, man. This guy's Riverboat Gambler.
From Boise State.
Why?
Not North Dakota.
Why do they call him the Riverboat Gambler?
Because he rarely called a fair catch on as a punt returner, earning him the nickname Riverboat Gambler.
He called what now?
He rarely called a fair catch during his punt returning days, earning him the nickname Riverboat Gambler.
Riverboat Gambler.
It's on his Wikipedia.
I think Rick might have been in trouble. I think Rick might have been in trouble back in the day.
Oh.
I think I got his booking photo. Hold on, look. Is that a booking photo?
Is that what he looks like now?
Yeah, that's what he looks like right now.
He looks like he's in good shape.
Oh, he could still play. He can still play. He's about 100, but he can still play.
Old Riverboat Gambler.
And the old Riverboat Gambler's right at the end of the bar by 3 o'clock every day. Oh, Anna, I'm sorry. We hijacked your news with the Riverboat Gambler.
No, I like
1982 bucket, 1982 Steelers.
Woo!
With what year was he on the Bucks?
87.
87. I bet you he gets a pension.
Oh, he played 5 years.
I think he played. How many years did he play total? 5?
6.
Yeah, well, yeah, 6 with the Buck. Yeah.
Oh,
6.
at 6 you get the big money.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why he's drinking 2 beers every time.
Lunch is on the Riverboat Gambler.
Safety and cornerback.
On anything else before we go into words and get rid of this?
No, just the number of white people in the U.S. has declined for the first time in history, while Hispanic and Asian populations are growing. Woo!
We got a lot to deal with as well. And then, so Lummy comes in here today. Hi, it's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, and it's Thursday, August 12th.
Jesus.
What's going on around here?
Everyone making noise.
Who's making, what's going on around here?
That was me. I dropped my lotion. I'm so sorry. My hands are dry.
I dropped my lotion.
My hands are
puts
dry.
the lotion in the basket, or it gets the hose again.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Or it gets the hose again. I'm trying to sign myself on to our Twitch deal so I can see us, and I can't see us yet. Maybe it's coming. Hold on. It's thinking about it. I still got the Bubba Army logo.
Me too.
Hang on. It says it's live. Let me look.
See, I was thinking, you know what? I'm just going to shut my fat face here. I'm going to quickly and quietly refresh all this stuff because my Twitch here is probably, I didn't refresh it. And so it's my fault. So I'm just going to keep treading water here. Let me make fun of Lummy a little bit. Let me just do a quick little high spot with Anna over there, and it'll be fixed.
Mad at Anna.
I'm over there. I'm refreshing Willie.
I forgot to pay the Twitch bill.
That's... Whew. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Anna, why didn't you... Anna, had you worn your Air Bubba deal, you would have just really fit in today, honey.
I know.
I'm not supposed to call you honey, darling, sweetheart.
Even Tyler wore his.
That's right, even Tyler. Man, Tyler
You
looks
didn't
rough.
wear it.
I don't know what time Tyler
Wait a
gets
minute.
home.
This is yesterday.
What?
You got your Air Bubba. Everybody was given their new Air Bubba shirts yesterday.
Yeah.
And including my son, and everybody probably. I guarantee you that nobody talked about it.
My balls hurt, so I cheered 1,000 bits.
First
one
in.
in.
So, listen, Anna, you can tell that you're not a guy, and you don't think cool like dudes, because here's what's happened. I gave listen, first of all, this is not mandatory that you wear my brand new T-shirt, the Air Bubba T-shirt, available at BubbaArmyStore.com. It's the second hottest shirt we've ever had. First hottest shirt we've ever had is Lummy Investigates. Second's mine. Third, oddly enough, is a Blitz Click.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
It's my man up in there. So anyway, a lot of people are, Lummy, remind me to get a hold of Will to put a Lummy Investigates reorder in.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Levels are down on that. We really blew through those. So anyway, this is available on our website. It's a new shirt. It's second best ever. And the various employees say, like, yeah, we'd like to have one. And they're not, they could potentially be pandering to me, trying to make me feel good about myself. But everybody knows that you don't have to, I'm not, you have to wear a Bubba Army shirt kind of guy.
No, and I always wear Bubba Army merch, but I just like to wash it once before I wear it.
Blitz, do you know what employee of this facility is the biggest I won't wear an anti-Bubba shirt?
An anti-Bubba?
I mean, I'm sorry. I will not wear a Bubba Army shirt.
Yeah, I can guess. And he's actually got one on today.
Yeah. His girlfriend, I think, cut a promo on him. Said, man, why don't you wear your dad's logo? Like, your dad's cool. And, like, you know, he's supporting you racing all. Like, he's super cool. He farts and everything.
Not into a mic, though.
And, yeah, whenever in a mic. And, well, you know, like, why don't you? And she's like, if my dad had his own T-shirt, all of a sudden, because she's got the P.
Right.
She's babe.
Hey,
she has the whip.
No, because she's got the P, he wears the T. Say it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, she's got the whip. Babe, come on, babe.
Right.
Babe.
So many things to talk about today.
Yeah, I got home late last night, and I was like, oh, I need to wash that shirt. And then I forgot to put it in the dryer, so this morning I got up and had to throw it in the dryer.
Yeah, so Anna, all the dudes, even my kid who hates me, all the dudes are like, listen, we're just going to go ahead and wear this shirt tomorrow. It'll pop. Bubba will like it. But it'll give Bubba an opportunity to talk about. I mean, what kind of notes are you writing down now?
She got the P, so you got to wear the T.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's just that. God.
Sorry. And then the Will reorder.
Blitz,
and the Nash Brothers shirt.
Blitz, he absolutely nails a one-liner. Then he goes, sorry. So Anna,
yes,
I'm asking for just a tad.
Yeah,
of
please be inappropriate.
Do you have like the top that you have on?
It's a tank top.
It's kind of super cool. Like it's a little bit low cut.
Yeah,
it
so does. You can see my sternum.
Hey,
what's
the
up?
Sternum?
Please look at that sternum. It's almost like cleavage, but not really.
But I do think that you might have a tad of lotion on your sternum. It looks a little shiny, and that works. I think that works. I mean, if you're gonna
put some oil on it,
if you're gonna if you're gonna try to showcase your sternum, you know. Oh, is that Blitz residue?
Is that Blitz residue?
Is that is your sternum lotion sponsored?
Sponsored
by Blitz?
No. These are jokes.
So Blitz, have you heard about? I mean, Anna, have you heard about that new sternum lotion that you?
Yeah,
it's called Blitz.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard you've been
very
using
moisturizing.
Oh Jesus!
Sorry. Too far.
Now, do you guys still have like we have to be careful?
What?
We have to just on our next topic. We have to be careful as all of us men's in this room. We now have a 19-year-old, my son, Jesus.
Okay.
So it ranges.
We have to be careful because of him?
No.
Oh.
I'm trying to describe the type of men we have in the building.
Okay, gotcha.
And so we have from a 19-year-old man to a 55-year-old man, right?
Yeah.
And Blitz, you're 39, 40?
Yeah, 37, 6.
40.
And he's 40. And Lummy, what are you, 36?
7.
37.
37.
Yeah.
So we got 19. And what's Cave?
44?
No.
He's like 33, 34?
No, he's like 31 or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Chileans don't age as quickly.
Right.
He's 31.
Chilean don't crack, is what I heard. But anyway, so we got like an 18, like a 34, like a 36, like a 40 that's saying he's 37, 19, and a 55.
Mm-hmm.
And so as we were talking about, as I backtrack into Anna's new sternum serum, if you will, I would say that the product that I offer, Blitz, the Bubba serum, doesn't have near the volume.
Oh no!
The container is not nearly the fluid ounces involved when you buy the Bubba serum.
Okay,
is probably far less. Can you imagine? I mean, I'm not trying to get creepy or nothing, but can you imagine Tyler's? Remember when you were 19?
Well, but here's the thing too is how often are you dispensing this serum?
Well,
Because if you wait a few days, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, whatever. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. As you get older, your bottle gets smaller on your serum dispenser, don't you think?
Okay. Yeah.
Have you noticed, Blitz? I was kind of maybe targeting you.
Okay.
Because I'm sure Tyler has no issues, and I'm sure I think that you're the next oldest.
Yeah, I mean not.
Are you seeing volume issues?
Probably. I mean, if you had to measure it, you could probably notice it. But
yeah,
other
it
than
sucks.
That, yeah.
Did you not have the distance anymore?
No, you got.
No,
I mean,
I'm good on the distance.
Well, that's all based on technique too.
Oh, okay.
Like it's on. That's all about how you manipulate the valve,
right,
so to speak. Really? I mean, seriously, it is.
It is. Well, that's one of them.
Yeah, like that's a technique in itself on how to make that first one,
really pop.
Yeah, and that takes a lot of practice, and that's what us guys do. So on how to get that first one, but then thereafter, first one's kind of a learned behavior, but then the volume thereafter is something that none of us can really, you can't really control. That just comes with age. And let me tell you, I'm just saying, like, I used to be able to draw, like, the road map of Florida, Blitz.
Right.
And now I'm like...
Penals Park.
Well, now...
You got the keys.
State. I used to have the state of Florida,
right.
Okay?
Keys.
I used to have the state of Florida. Now I got, like, Hawaii.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I used to have the state of Florida.
Hey, you still got the Big Island.
Yeah. But with Florida, it's like bam, then bam. Florida's got a big old panhandle on it.
Right, it's like a giant mullet.
Like geographically, Florida's got to be a pretty big state geographically.
It is, yeah.
I think, isn't Alaska? Alaska's, like Tyler's probably Alaska. I think Alaska's the biggest state.
Yeah.
Most people mess up and say that it's Texas, but actually Alaska is bigger than Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know
It
that?
is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Trivia
by a lot.
There's a trivia question you didn't know. But I think Texas,
California,
and then I think Florida, probably geographically is probably the fourth or fifth or sixth state.
Yeah, I think it's right around what Montana is.
So I think Tyler is probably like Alaska. Lummy, I think you're probably like, probably Florida.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, probably Vermont.
Oh, Vermont.
I'm not Rhode Island.
I was going to say, at least you're not Rhode Island.
Florida is ranked 26th biggest state.
Yeah.
What?
I knew Montana was bigger.
Somebody send me that list
because
immediately.
it's long and skinny.
Yeah. It's like a pencil deal.
We're hung like a white track guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, we're hung like a white track guy, probably long and skinny.
Yeah.
A lot of those West Coast states.
Cities, all those West Coast cities?
Those West Coast states.
Size of states. Well, here we go. Alaska, number one. Did you know Alaska is almost 2 times the size of Texas?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
I didn't even know that.
It pretty much is.
I didn't even know that.
Got a lot of islands and stuff too to account for.
Rhode Island's the smallest.
You can see Russia from Alaska. You actually can. By the way,
so Sarah Palin wasn't being a kook job when she said that.
Correct.
You can go to like I think probably the westernmost little teeny tiny island.
Yes.
Of Alaska.
I just looked that up a couple weeks ago.
Like Alaska's got like some dingleberries that hang off.
Yeah, a bunch of them
in the Bering Strait.
Alaska's big, and then it's got all these anal beads that follow.
And not cool keys.
And so if you go to like that, like if you go to the frozen keys,
right?
What's it called? The frozen keys.
The ice keys.
They're
Adu Island, I think, is the last one.
You can see Russia.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like in Adu Island.
Little Demede Island.
Anyway, Tyler's probably Alaska. Lummy, you're probably like Minnesota.
I'll take Minnesota.
Yeah, it's 14th.
Oh yeah.
Blitz, you're probably like North Carolina. 29th.
I don't know if I go that far.
And then I'm probably like New Hampshire, 44, maybe Vermont, 43, maybe Maryland. Yeah, Blitz, I think I'm going to reposition you as Indiana.
Back home again in Indiana?
No, you're not Indiana. You're Georgia or Michigan. Michigan's 22. I think you would shoot like a 22.
Okay.
There you go.
It's not bad.
Our serum, our sternum serum, our individual sternum serum broke into state sizes on volume. I mean, there's just not a lot of shows doing that right now, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot of people offering that type of content, except us. I've never even heard of that ever in my life. How did I come up with that? I've been trying to have like an extra funny, smart ass.
Yeah, I could tell.
Open up kind of deal here, because at the end of the day, it's a very sad day for me, and I didn't know if I wanted to address this early, but I don't know. But my good friend, very very good friend, Bubba Army royalty, and Blitz, a 3-ring holder as well.
Yep.
And I think that club is actually pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think I'm in that club anymore because I lost one of my rings.
I mean, you received 3.
Yeah, true. That would be interesting to go through the 3-ring club, soon to be 4.
I think Lummy has a list, doesn't he?
Lummy, do you have a?
We started one, and then I think you got squirreled off of it, and then we never got like exactly who.
We probably need to. Well, can you give me? Did we have Elwood down as a 3-ringer?
I believe he messaged me and told me that.
Yeah, so I remember him messaging us. I know he texted me and was like, "Hey, buddy," and he took a picture of me. He's like, "I got 3."
Yeah. So let me quickly, if you got that list.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, you're far more.
I sprung that on him, and I'm sure it's
a little heavy.
Yeah. Oh, now the belted problem.
Oh yeah, you got the belt too now.
Yeah, I don't want to drop it.
Well, Blitz, should we do the 50% policy for him too, or is he a mountain of a man and he,
I'll hold it as long as you need me to.
He needs to do 62%.
Oh, thank you.
All right. At times, Lummy, you can put your belt down with permission.
Yeah.
Okay. They put it down.
Or you can put it on his waist if nothing else.
You can put it down with permission. So are you asking to put the belt down?
Yes, please.
Say,
may I please put the belt down?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Be informed in a formal ask, if you will, question.
Yeah, official request.
Mm-hmm. All right, Lummy's going through.
Okay.
Do you start getting nervous when
I'm starting to sweat. I'm double checking my notes.
And we know that we're throwing this on you last minute. Like, this isn't something that you should have handy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think I have it. I just want to double check one last little page.
I
started rearranging it to make it a little bit nicer.
One last little cross check, if you will.
I'm actually shocked at how organized he is.
I
remember when he did the goat thing and the papers were everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you have to go back and rewrite all that stuff?
I had to just find some of the stuff and redo it. Yeah.
I think you completely redid it. Did you not?
Yeah.
Everything has 3 hole punches and everything.
All right, Lummy. So go ahead. What do you got for me?
Currently I have Big Red.
Yeah.
Bubba. Well, I mean you were.
You put Big Red ahead of me? Like, you didn't start off...
it's funny. I thought the same thing.
You didn't start off who's got 3 rings.
That are here.
This is an alphabetical order, Lummy. This is order of importance.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think, Big Red certainly is a 3-ring holder, Hall of Fame nominee. But you don't start off the whole who's got 3 rings deal with him.
Okay, Bubba first.
I think Big Red has to come back. And finish up the gold deal. And so anyway, go ahead.
Sorry,
I didn't mean I'm squirreling myself on a squirrel.
I got Bubba, Big Red, Blitz.
Hold on, you put.
Did you not learn what just happened?
I'm just reading the list.
No, are you not stupid? Yeah, you are.
I am stupid.
If you're gonna start off Big Red ahead of me, then you get corrected. So you should start off with the letter.
What we say, people that were here should be at the top of the list.
And Anna actually said, of importance. So then you should, as your little peanut head's looking at the list, and you see Bubba, Big Red, Blitz. You'd say, I'm going to skip Big Red,
right?
Go down to Blitz. Then I'll catch Big Red on the
right after that.
But you didn't learn, Lummy. That's how stupid you are. God.
Sorry.
I'm about to take that belt from you now.
And Iggy keeps saying Big Red does not have 3.
Oh, for real?
That's what he said it a few times now.
Iggy's doing triple biceps right now, mad as hell.
Well, when we were doing it, we were all talking about it for between all of us. We weren't having anyone help us. We were just saying who we were thinking was.
Iggy says in all captives.
And multiple times he says.
Big Red does not have 3.
Well, this list
and then
was.
he went.
Well, this list was one of the lists that we were saying we were going to double check on.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, Lummy.
We're double checking it right now.
We're double checking it
Okay.
now. So scratch off Big Red. Doesn't mean you're in trouble for it. Maybe we wrote that down.
Okay.
You know, Big Red is your best friend. Maybe he laid some tile for you this weekend. You're trying to sneak him in on one. I don't know.
Yeah, get to work, Big Red.
Sorry.
He said Big Red isn't doing enough for us. Anyway, Big Red came here yesterday. I left and already was sleeping. I was like, you guys handle it. I'm going home. I was sleeping by like 6.
Oh.
But Big Red
so
came here.
jealous.
I'd left. Said, Big Red, you know all the codes to get in. You just have your way with it.
Mm-hmm.
And he texted me and he said, it is absolutely like a hurricane, like a mini tornado here.
Yeah.
At the studio. He's like, for real. And he was in his truck, Blitz, and he sent me a picture. I was like, I think this area got it like worser than anywhere.
I was at Armature Works, and they had to cancel everything because it was so bad there.
It whipped up, did it not?
Yeah.
We lost power here, didn't we?
Yes.
Because I can tell, because we had to restart the computer.
Yeah, this computer was restarted. That's why we had a problem with Twitch this morning.
So anyway, Big Red, I think Lummy within storms laid the basketball hoop, laid the concrete. You dug the hole, right?
Correct. Yes.
You dug the hole.
Yes.
And then covered it, and then I think he came in and concreted and perhaps bolted it. But I looked at it this morning, and there was a trash bag over it.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to like necessarily go moving trash bags or anything like that around. So thank you, Big Red. We might be able to get that going. I think I need to run up to the track this weekend and try to pick up that goal.
Sweet. We start draining threes next week.
Start draining threes next week. Woo. So what list do you have as far as potential threes?
Bubba, Blitz, Iggy, Paper Tiger Travis, or whatever names we were calling him at that point, JJ Charger, Big Wood Greater Man, Bubba Light, Indiana BRN, Airtight Ski Pole, Scout and Big Gulp, Cable Dog, Hootie His, Fistful of Pills.
Hootie His is going to be Blitz, probably the one guy. All those people are locked in for 4. You know that, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think Hootie His probably qualified, though.
Yeah, you're right.
So if he did, he gets one.
And Hootie Who, we'll have you out of timeout by the party.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
buddy,
yeah.
we still love you.
Well, I'll be drunk enough to handle
Blitz
you.
actually turned to me yesterday and was like, I'm pretty much over Hootie Who. Like, I'm, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Continue on.
And
I'm sorry.
then we had the Nash, but then you told me to put an asterisk by it because I guess you gave his brother one, and then you gave him, but really, you said Nash really deserved
I don't know.
it.
I was playing some. I was.
Yeah,
mad.
there's a couple times where he would just put Nash on it and then decided later who to give it to.
Yeah, I just. What you did. Well, the Nash brothers collectively are a 3-ringer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we stopped.
I think Larry Plummer.
And then that was
Sumo.
Sumo, okay.
Wags. I know those 3.
And I think I had an unsavory character, and that was it. That's all. Then we stopped. And I just
There's got to be some more.
I think there's a few more too.
Yeah, I think there's a few more. We need to look into. So anyway, on that list, and Blitz, even though he died yesterday at 4:22, I'm going to make sure that Elwood, he won't be here. Maybe his wife will. Maybe we'll have Trish here.
Okay.
To accept Elwood's ring. But, Big Wood Greater Man, really, really good friend of mine. A really good friend of mine. And my grader operator at the track for about 7 years now, 8 years.
Wow.
And just, of course, when you die, everybody always says really good things about you. But this guy was so kind and had such a great heart and would be like just did so many things for me. Like he would go work, he worked heavy equipment at this one really big construction company, really one huge one that's put in subdivisions and stuff. And he would, was a supervisor and also an operator, heavy equipment operator. And he would be there till 5 o'clock every day up in Ocala. And then he would go and drive to the track during the summer and, put in 3 or 4 hours, always for free.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time there.
And we lost Elwood yesterday at 4:22. It was touch and go. It was COVID. I mean, it was COVID, and he was obviously probably within, Elwood was a very prideful and old school kind of guy, like all of us are. A guy's guy, just like I try to be, but he was far more manly than me. He was a big guy. He was the kind of guy where we'd have a wreck of the track, and there'd be this late model that was crinkled up, and somebody says like, "Oh, get a chain and get the wrecker," and Elwood would like grab the bumper and go and take the wrecked car off the tire or something like that.
Yep.
And but he was a big guy. I think he had diabetes, so he was in that
high risk
category. I don't know if he was vaccinated or not. I don't know. I saw him two Saturdays ago, and when I was up there. I was at the track 2 Saturdays ago, and I was doing all that bush hogging and that grading and stuff.
Yep.
And the reason why I was on the grader is because Elwood had already gone home for the day. He was usually first there. He was first there working the grader. I get there about 10:30, 11 o'clock. One-eyed Billy's there, and he said, "Man, Elwood's not looking good." And so I went up to Elwood. And he was in the grader. I'm like, "Elwood, you don't look good at all, buddy." And I said, "You just look like, you need to go home." And that's the last time I saw him. It's the last time that I saw him is when I told him he didn't look good. Go home and get some rest. Never in a million years. If somebody would have said, when I said goodbye to him and go home, you'll never see him again because he's going to die from corona, I would be like, are you kidding me? There's nothing that could kill that guy. That guy's 6'4", 380 pounds. Yeah, yes, overweight, but he obviously, he'd lost a bunch of weight. But he was like, a big offensive tackle in college. He just was a big guy, a big farm guy. And so, as heavy as he was, he didn't look as heavy as he was because he was so big. And so when I said goodbye to him and said, "Man, go get some sleep," he's like, "I will. I'll be all right." And and Elwood being Elwood, and the same thing that I've done. And next thing you know, he's gone. He's gone. He gets I guess what he had was potentially corona, or they think, Blitz, that he kind of went in there with an upper respiratory kind of double pneumonia deal, and it kind of turned into corona.
Damn.
And so
my last text from him was a few weeks ago. I forget what I said on the air, but I said something about somebody, and he said, "Hey, I'll take care of that a-hole for you, Hoss. I can't stand him either. Let me know when."
I know, that's what he was like.
Probably about who he is.
No, it wasn't.
The problem with Elwood is we go to these tracks. He'd go with me. He went everywhere with me. When we went to Volusia, he was like, my guy for Tyler. He would help crew. And, like somebody would be, like rubbing Tyler a little rough on the track. It was just standard racing. Like, it was just racing stuff. He'd be like, "Hey, Hoss, you want me to go over to the pit crew and knock?" I'm like, "No, Elwood, no."
Like, probably about a quarter of my texts are basically that same thing.
Yeah, and he'd yoke your ass up. He would he was an old fighting farm guy. And so, I'm trying to keep it together. I really am. But this is one of my best friends. And I've got so many hours with that guy. Just, you got to understand when we would get ready for like February, almost the entire month of February, we're with each other. He would take off like 2 weeks of work. But we would be together,
That's when you were at the track like every day.
Every day. And, I'd be with him from 5 until 10, 5, 6, 7 hours every day, working the equipment. He taught me so much. Him and David Markham, have been the guys that have taught me, I think I know how to grade, but, you got a guy like Elwood that does it, 8 hours a day.
That really knows how to do it.
And so he'd take me and he'd call me Clem. He goes, "Clem." And he goes, "Listen, when you're going in the corner there, start leaning in your tires. Don't peel with your front, peel with your heel. Just about, okay, all right." He's like, "You're developing a little ridge. See that little ridge right there? Yeah. when you go in, don't adjust your blade, adjust your tires. Like, all right. And so anyway, I don't know. It just happened yesterday. I've been in contact with his wife, Trish.
He had kids, right?
He had kids, and he had he had one daughter. Well, actually, this is even. I shouldn't even. But you know what? Elwood would want me to tell you this story. He would. He would want me to tell you the story. So he has a son who's in prison.
Okay.
And his son was just a real piece of crap, and wouldn't listen to Elwood and his wife Trish, and got involved in drugs, and ended up in a shootout with the cops, like robbed somebody or robbed a bank or something like that, and was in the shootout with the cops. This is Elwood. So they call. They're in Elwood's oldest son, who's in prison, I think, for the rest of his life. They call Elwood out to this is like 15, 16 years ago. The kid's like 21, maybe 18, 19. This is in Ocala. And the way Elwood told me the story, and again, this is his son, is that his kid was a real dick and just wouldn't listen. And when he turned 18, he's like, son, you're going to go out and get a job and do your own thing. I'm done babysitting you. And the guy turns it, just go crazy. Does armed robbery or something. The cops got him all holed up in his house, and he won't come out and be cool. He's got his gun out and he's shooting it. So they call Elwood to the scene, and Elwood says,
Officer Elwood.
Well, yeah, because Elwood's the dad.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, because they all know each other in Ocala.
Yeah.
Man, that's Elwood Bush's son. Call him up. Get Elwood down here. We done shot up the place. Redneck won't come out. So Elwood says, hold on, everybody hold their fire. Elwood walks into the house, right? Walks in. Now you got to understand, Blitz, the place is surrounded. And the cops are like not letting Elwood go in there. And Elwood's like has, knows somebody, because they called him out there. He's like, and they're not going to stop him. Elwood goes like, we don't want you to walk up there because your son's armed. He's like, first of all, my son ain't going to shoot me, bitch. So he walks in. They don't want him to walk in the house. They try to restrain him, but Elwood's like that, 6'4", 480. So he walks in and he says, listen, dumbass, come out with me with your hands up, and, you're going to go have 3, 4, 5 years in prison. You're going to go be a man and go do your time.
Right.
And it's just be done with it. And the kid's like, no, I'm not. So Elwood goes, okay, bitch, you're on. So he walks out and tells the cops, go ahead and shoot it up. For real. I tried to have a word with him, and he's on his own. So he gets his gun out and he starts shooting. They start shooting. And I think they shot him, but in the leg or something. And then he ended up giving up. Well, Blitz, that accelerated it.
Of course.
From an armed robbery to now once you get
attempted murder on a cop.
Yeah, as soon as you get in a shootout with a cop, then it's attempt. As soon as you fire one, bow and arrow or a gun at a cop, it's attempted murder on a Leo, even if you didn't hit him. So now, if you would have listened to Elwood when he went inside the house, Elwood's like, listen, you're gonna go do 4 or 5 years for armed robbery. It's no big deal. You'll be out 25 years old. Just quit being a pussy. Let's go. And then once the shootout started, and now he's in there for 35 or 40 years.
Oh, God.
So that's where his kid is. His son is, and he won't have anything to do with him. He's like, I don't even go visit him. Then he had a daughter, and she was, like 21, 22.
Yeah, I thought she was like 22 or 23. Yeah.
All right, she's got a great job. She went to college, and she just got married and had a son named Robert. So Elwood, this was his first grandchild, little Robert, and he would bring little Robert everywhere, and that's who I'm most sad for. And so that was his family. That's his family. His wife, his name is Trish.
And she worked at the track for a while, too, right?
She worked at the track, too, on Saturdays. And, my buddy's not with me anymore. And, God, I've gone through a lot of Pookie, Colt, Elwood. So I thought somebody else died not too long ago. So rest in peace, my friend. And I'm gonna be getting a hold of your wife. I know that we're that the racing community. I'll promote it on my show, but I don't want everybody to think that I'm sitting here, trying to beg for money. But I think they're going to put together something.
The Big Wood Greater Man 50. A 50-lap shootout live at Ocala Raceway Park.
And the thing about it is Elwood would want us to sit here and not be sniffling and be crying. He would want us to be funny about it. And so
take some pills, Haas.
Probably our next race that we do, which is in September, the last week of September, we're going to probably do a memorial race for him.
Cool.
Great.
Take, pass a hat and raise money for him. But I think that Candace, who works with us, is putting together either some type of Facebook or now supposedly GoFundMe charges way more money. I've not done any of this.
Yeah, some of those do charge quite a bit.
So they're looking at the best option. I am going to oversee it with regards to making sure that Trish gets the money. Like Blitz, I'm going to oversee who's managing this and where's it going, because I don't want if I'm the one that I'm going to promote. The one that I'm going to promote, Blitz, we're going to check it out 5 different ways to make sure that it is, going.
Of course,
So don't contribute to any Elwood's, things until I tell you which one it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But the racing community and my racetrack, my partner Tom Bean, Ken Snyder, all of us who loved Elwood, the Bubba Army, everybody, we're ready to help, and we're figuring out how that model works.
P Fennel 1,000 bits.
So, rest in peace, Elwood, my friend.
Shame.
I love you, buddy. I love you. I love you.
Bubba, who would you rather, well, it's probably easy, Madonna or Oprah, be adopted by?
Ew.
Who do you want as your mommy?
Probably Oprah. I think Oprah would be nicer.
I think absolutely Oprah.
Yeah,
no question.
Because I think Madonna's like a real bitch.
She'd like try to make out
I'd
with
be like,
you.
Mama, no, she just wants
she would. She's like, hey, check out this Kabbalah. Let's make out. And you're like, I'm a toddler. What the hell?
But, you could be like, Mama Oprah. You could work. You're like, Mama Oprah, I need a new bike. Like, Mama Oprah.
You got a new bike and your 5 friends got new bikes.
No. I'd be like, Mama Oprah, you just gave brand new cars to everybody in your audience. Why can't I get something?
Well, Mama Oprah is worth, or Mama Madonna is worth 1.5 billion, and Mama Oprah is 2.7 billion.
Yeah, but once you get over there, Blitz, like it's just splitting hairs at that point.
I don't know.
You better pick out who you think's going to be nicer to you.
Oh, it's Oprah either way, but Oprah's also worth 1.2 billion more.
That's fine. I mean, I got all I want. I just want who's going to be cooler and nicer to me, and I think that Mama Oprah is going to be cooler to me than Madge.
And with Mama Oprah, you'd be only child.
That's true.
Yeah, she'd spoil the hell out of me.
Right.
If you're Mama Madonna, you got like 5 other little things that she's adopted to have to deal with.
Yeah, so you're nothing special.
She has like a 27-year-old boyfriend.
Who does?
Madonna.
Of course she does.
And she's like 65.
And don't even think about hating, and find me an image of that guy. And tell me you didn't hit the lottery.
She's 62. She turned 63 this
I would
in a couple of days.
Is there a guy in this? Well, I don't know if we can ask Tyler. It's a little bit creepy, but is there a guy in this building that wouldn't blast Madonna if she wanted to be your girlfriend? And Blitz, I'm talking about when you're blasting Madonna. Here's what I'm Madonna, Blitz. Okay.
Oh, in that case, then I'm in.
But here's what you get if you're Madonna's boyfriend. Okay, Blitz. Okay. Let me throw you the boyfriend package before you scoff at it.
Okay.
So Madonna's 60.
You're right, because as of now, I'm scoffing.
Okay.
Just
straight dating, you're scoffing.
Absolutely.
But if Madonna came, you went, hey, Chris.
Yeah.
This is Madonna. I'm 63.
Oh, she calls me Chris. I like that already.
Yeah. And first of all, hold on. Let me send me something. Is this her boyfriend?
No, it's like, it's a top guy. If you go to the first 2 pictures.
You guys are sending me stuff. Got me off my whole Madonna, my whole make believe.
I wanted to maybe date Madonna. What the hell?
And you guys blurt me over 2 distractions.
Well, mine was.
Anna, what did you send me?
It says like just a bunch of pictures of her being 62 and he's 27.
She looks hot as
mine
hell.
Mine was just a picture of her boyfriend.
Let me just whatever. Just stop.
It's not him, but okay.
Hold on. Mine was a picture of her boyfriend, but it's not him.
No, you didn't click the first 2 pictures.
Just. Everybody leave me alone. Let me play my little game with Blitz.
Yeah.
Okay, we know what Madonna looks like. So, Blitz, just straight up.
Okay.
Just straight up, I'm 63-year-old Madonna.
Yep.
No dating. Just straight up.
Okay.
But if I go, hey, Chris, this is Madonna.
Hey, Madonna.
Just want to let you know if you're my boyfriend. This is what I require. I need you just to really, I'm still very sexual, so I need you to use that long penis of yours and really bring it home about 4 times a week.
Oh, how about 3?
Well, you're not. First of all, I am Madonna, and you need to let me lay out my cards on the table before you start giving me your negative nonsense.
Better be good, because so far I'm not digging it.
Okay, well, could you please be quiet and let me lay it all out, and then I'll tell you. I'll tell you, Chris.
Getting ready to get up. Better hurry.
Man, you're that much of a dick.
Yeah.
And then secondly, I'm going to give you a $10,000 a month gun.
I just sat back down.
Gun budget.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you a gun budget.
Okay.
I'm into guns too, so whatever gun you want, just buy me one.
I think you're lying, but okay.
Don't you see I'm trying to like what you like, dumbass?
Okay.
Dumbass. And so also, I just want to let you know that whatever car you want under $1 million, I'm giving you $1 million car budget.
Okay.
So if that's 2 cars, if that's 1 car.
That's 1. But yeah, okay.
Okay, whatever. And
can I have a truck too?
And sure, you can, and you can get a truck. I'll give you a $100,000 truck budget.
Okay, that's perfect.
And so that's what I'm saying. I need laid 4 times a week. I'm going to give you a $10,000 a month gun budget, and I'm going to give you a $1.1 million car truck fund budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long do I got to do this for?
For till I die.
Oh.
Blitz, you get 10 times. Do you know how many?
Madonna, I have a question for you.
What?
Do you like the taste of ricin?
No, you're just being a dick. No, you're not even playing along. What guy wouldn't sign up for
I
that?
mean, her boyfriend is.
Blitz, honestly, like you wouldn't sign up for that. Oh, you know what? Now,
I
hope all of chat now just really is just blitzed out. Be like, really, Blitz? You think you're all that?
Hold on. If it was Oprah, maybe, but I don't like Madonna. And I'm not a fan of Oprah either, but I don't like Madonna at all.
I'd blast them both for free because I'd be able to scrap around some crumbs somehow. Right?
At least rummage through the pantry. I'm sure they got like fridge full of food.
Oprah, listen, I need to do a video of me and you going to Publix, and you're going to run the camera.
Publix? You're
that
going
bitch
to Whole
hasn't been to
Foods?
Publix a day in her life.
Blitz, I would get Oprah to go with me for content.
Oh.
What's Oprah doing?
What do you need content for? She's worth $2.7 billion.
Because she might lay me on my ass at any time. I could get kicked out at any time.
I got 107,000 people on my Facebook.
She's like, I got 16 million.
Yeah. Bubba, this is Oprah.
I got 2.7 billion reasons why you don't need your Facebook anymore.
Bubba, why don't you just turn all your stuff off and just make it about me?
Right.
I'm going to give you $1 million a month.
But I need content.
Listen, Oprah. I know you're giving me $1 million a month to turn all my stuff off, but I got to talk to my people. I mean, wags. I need to talk to my wags. I got to talk to my Gas City Indianas. I got to talk to my Scotlanders. I got to talk to my cable dogs.
Now, what if she told you?
I got to talk to my eggs, my Travises, my Big Reds, my Iggies, my Phildos.
What if Oprah told you you no longer have any friends? I am your friend.
And you can't leave the compound.
You don't need hobbies. I am your hobby.
You know what? I'm gonna be dead honest with you.
Okay.
If Oprah said, "How much am I getting?"
You're getting half.
Give me
no. You can't
shut
do
up.
That.
God, you're.
That's ridiculous.
I can't take the belt away from you. I've already penalized you for being stupid. Did you take stupid medicine this morning?
Well, I mean, you would
I'm
married.
No, you're. First of all, she's never gonna marry.
Bubba's never get married again.
Mommy, shut up. You're not going to get half of Oprah's. We got to put, like with Blitz, I get a $10,000 a month gun budget, $1.1 million, car truck combo budget.
Let's say $100,000 a month.
$100,000 a month, and what are the rules? This is with me with Oprah.
You have very few friends.
She picks my friends for me?
She picks them. So it's you and Gayle King.
Don't forget Stedman.
No, he's gone.
I'll fight him.
Stedman died.
I will beat
Stedman
his
died.
ass. I'll be like, Oprah, the first thing I'm going to do is going to beat Stedman. But then what would happen if Stedman whipped my ass?
And
be like, Oprah, our plan's not working so swell. It started with me whipping out.
Celebrity death match for Oprah's heart.
Stedman whipped my ass. I feel horrible. My leg's broken. My face slowed up. Stedman done whipped my ass. All right, Blitz. So it's $100,000 a month.
Yep.
She picks my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go dirt tracking?
She'll go with you once a year.
Will she sponsor Tyler's sprint car team?
Oh yeah, the giant stacker.
Hold
everything.
on.
You can't go to the races. Only once a year.
I'd be like, Tyler, listen.
And Oprah's the only one you can be with as long as you're with her.
You have to be faithful.
I'd do it for a year, man, so we could get our 5150 stacker.
Okay.
I'd say Tyler.
Oh, if you guys aren't dating, you got to return that stuff. I mean, you keep the money. $100,000 a month, you keep.
So that'd be 120,000. No.
It'd be 1.2 million.
No, 1.2
I'm
million.
sorry. Yeah, I'm there. Sorry. Tyler, listen, you're not going to see Dad for a year. It's not like anything bad or not, but I got to go put my time in with Oprah.
He'll have an awesome race team, though.
Yeah, but you got brand new late models and a big stacker.
And you have to read all of the books on our book list.
Oh, God.
I mean, let's not get crazy.
Can you imagine I got to get up in the morning and read a book all day?
Yeah, about like self-help and stuff. You have to read The Secret.
But maybe that would make me like super cool. Like I'd be the real cool guy after
Eat, Pray,
year.
Love. You got to read that.
Oh, my God. At the end of the year, you're going to be Stedman.
Hey, when I come back in a year after Oprah camp, man, maybe I'd be real worldly and real refined and real
no.
She would like maybe actually make me a man, like turn me into a real cultured man.
Is that what Stedman is?
Instead of this, this glorified orangutan that I am. I mean, I'm a trained monkey, basically. Right. I'm just a couple steps ahead of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I go out for Oprah. I go live with her for a year.
Come back all bougie.
Wearing cardigan sweaters.
I mean, can you imagine?
No, I can't actually.
That'd be awesome.
I don't think I could do it, man.
You don't think so?
No, I like doing my own stuff, and money's no object.
See, that's how I feel about the same. I feel the same way.
Yeah,
man.
like you can't buy me.
Well,
I mean, a hot chick could buy me.
Well, that's different, though.
No, yeah, but a hot chick could, but not. I don't even know if a hot chick could even buy me off. I really like doing my own thing. I really like going to the track. I like hanging out with my kid.
Mm-hmm.
I like,
That's how it should be,
looking
man.
at porn.
You got to do what you like to do.
I like, grinding tires and riding my moped.
Right.
There's none of that. If I'm at Oprah's $1 billion conference, I can't be grinding Tyler's sprint car tires.
Tyler's ready to buy you an airplane ticket.
Bubba, this is Oprah. I'm upstairs. I'm ready to have love. What are you doing? Well,
puking
Oprah,
out back, thinking about it.
I'm actually on my final. I'm actually siping and grinding.
I got
Tyler's.
one more left rear to do, bitch. Hang on.
I got one more left rear to go. I got 3 of Tyler's race car tires ground. I just got one more to go.
Oh, bro, can we just order pizza tonight? Double meat, double cheese, double sauce.
Bubba, you need to get dressed and be ready by 6. We're going to a real fancy smancy restaurant.
No,
and
I'm tired of this cabrador, whatever you call it, the fish, the eggs. I'm tired of eating the eggs. Oh.
So, Bubba, listen, I want you to listen. My assistant has your outfit laid out. And that's what it would be like, too.
Yeah.
And it's like your outfit's all laid out. And then I go in there and it's like, these khaki pair of pants with the sport coat.
No Bubba Army shirts.
Yeah, and like, dress
Harpo,
up.
You're wearing Harpo shirts all the time?
I got Harpo production shirts on.
Tyler likes it. He said you can't wear any more Bubba Army shirts with Oprah.
Harpo. And I'll be like, Oprah,
You sit there you're sitting there in your chaise lounge, fingering through your O magazine.
And if I was to be at Oprah's and I had to do that, I would sit there in my underwear and T-shirt and do it, right? She'd probably have, as I was having to read, she'll probably have me in a real turtleneck willy with a sport coat.
Of course.
And I'd be like,
sipping on a Mai Tai.
Mai Tai?
Hey, Ope. I know we went to the real fancy restaurant last night, and I had to wear my big boy belt, and I hate having to pull my pants up all the time. Can we just have 99-cent Totinos tonight?
I want pizza. I got a pizza maker, Oprah. We'll just make it.
Hey, Oprah, I got
I know
some
how
Darden.
I put extra cheese on it, put pepperonis on it. I got to try. It's really good.
I got some Darden gift certificates from the Fetch app. I can get us some.
Hey, Oprah, download this app. Whenever you buy all this stuff, use my code. When you buy your next plane, Oprah, when you buy all those cars for people, get the receipt. Oprah, give me your receipt.
Oprah, I was able to promote the Fetch app just in my little world, and I got 1 million points.
Oprah, Umbrella, Hawaii, 27 Alpha Alpha.
Instar 5,000 bits.
Oprah, if I was able to get...
You would.
Of course you would.
Oprah, how much did you pay for that jet? $42 million. Oh, did you get the receipt for it? I got to download it on my Fetch app.
$42,000. I got $400 Amazon gift card.
Got Twitter. Can I borrow your Twitter account?
Oprah. Yes, honey. My Twitter got locked up. Can I be Bubba at Oprah, please? No, you cannot. It's just for me. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, can I
promote some of my stuff?
No, it's all Harpo, Bubba. All Harpo.
Oh, no.
Now, you tell your kid to take that race horror on him and crisscross across the country and do the best he can, because his dad's not going anywhere. I got you locked down for a year. I hope you want some of this sweet sugar ass, baby.
Oh, jeez.
Bird Farm John's Island, 4,000 bits.
Yes.
You doing the two fingers?
She's like, I'll tell you what I like the best, Bubba. You know, you claim to have the best oral skills, and that's what I really like.
Oh, no.
That's not good news. Oh.
No good?
You would love it.
You would love it, Bubba.
It's probably so pristine.
If I'm getting 1.2 million, I'm in there just lappy,
Yeah, but
smurfing to the cows.
You think Oprah is a bald eagle?
Easy. You need to shut up. The least intelligent.
We don't care what kind of bird she likes.
You need to, and when I'm talking about this particular subsection, you do not need to participate.
Oh.
When talking about Oprah's vagina, you need to be quiet, because you're going to throw something in there extra dirty that's going to get us in trouble. We can be real cutesy about her vagina, but you'll throw in there a bald Eagle Jones or something that is way inappropriate, Lummy.
Oh.
So when we're talking about Oprah's vagina, you shut up. Write that in your Trapper Keeper.
Okay.
What are we saying? Write
When
it down.
talking about Oprah's vagina, I need to shut up, because I'm going to throw something cutesy in there.
And get us all fired. And get us all
fired.
And fastfreshseafood.com ain't doing so swell right now, is it?
Talking about Oprah's vagina.
He glazed right over that one, Sponge.
How's Fast Fresh Seafood?
Super duper.
Yeah. Super duperly slow.
Wow.
Just saying, if we get fired and we all have to live off of fastfreshseafood.com,
one shrimp a week for each of us.
We're in trouble.
Well,
we're in absolute trouble.
Well, hopefully.
So don't say anything stupid to cancel where we make the majority of our money when talking about Oprah's beautiful vagina.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what do you think?
What do I think? Because I think that you need to not talk about Oprah's vagina, because you're not making enough money on your business to be able to pay us all. If you're listen to this new rule: whoever gets us fired, you have to pay us.
Oh no!
Exactly. Looks like everybody should shut up then, right? We're all in trouble. There's nobody in this building that could pay us all.
Mm-mm. Not even you. I'm trying that acai bowl.
Now,
are you familiar with what an acai is?
No, we're going to have to walk through this, guys.
Okay.
All I know is I got a bowl. I got a bowl of food in front of me.
From Greg and Amy.
And it's from It's from FTE, Greg and Amy, which are absolutely Bubba Army royalty in so many ways, shapes, or form. I love them. And about a year ago, or maybe a little bit longer, but I think collectively as a couple, they got on a diet and started eating super healthy, prepared meals and stuff like that, and lost a ton of weight. They look great. And all you successful dieters like to stick together. And they, obviously big fans of the show, and they send us great stuff, and so they decided to send us some. Is this what's like considered healthy, a healthy breakfast choice?
Yeah, it's pretty trendy.
Yeah,
Is it from Chipotle?
It's from Nature's Table.
Where is that? A restaurant?
It's a yeah.
Have you ever heard of an acai bowl before?
No, I have not.
Okay.
You know the acai berry?
Is it ice cream?
Kind of.
It's like a smoothie.
So what is this right here?
Well, the acai is a Brazilian berry that has, I guess, a lot of, it's like considered a superfood.
Right, whatever.
So they turn it into a paste and they dress it up.
All right, so they take the acai berry and turn it into, did you say a paste?
Kind of, yeah, like a smoothie paste.
It's a smoothie. It's like a smoothie.
It's like froyo.
Yeah.
Like a sorbet consistency.
And there's a place nearby that sells these?
Yeah, Nature's Table on Boy Scout, which is like a mile away from us. Over by the Outback.
It's interesting, isn't it?
They used to call it the ICA berry.
The what?
Hold on.
ICA berry.
Hold on, babe.
The what, Lummy?
Hold on, everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. The what berry, buddy?
The ICA berry. Well, it's ACAI, but it has like the C has like a little wiggle under it, and the I has a little whip on top.
All right,
so
buddy. We're gonna get through it, kid.
it's the ICA berry, right? No one knows how to say that word anyhow.
Please, nobody. Anna, don't correct them. Nobody.
I only said it like 4 times, but
yeah.
If anyone would really look at the word, they would think it was like Ikea. I see something. I don't know, but it's pretty good, isn't it, Bubba? That was super fruit. I like it.
You're trying to get yourself out of trouble.
I am. And no one's saying anything.
We're trying.
I know.
Trying to help you. Help yourself.
Hey, Zolt 71, Dave 157.
You should be 253 points.
I missed the gym today too.
Well, your arm's sore. I mean,
it is. So I'm supposed to be 253.
Yeah.
Not gonna quite make it.
No, you got 17 days to go.
Well, muscle weighs more than fat, so I mean, you're good.
Mm-hmm. No, I've kind of taken it and kind of bulldozed some of the top over to the side. I don't know if I really am. I think this.
It's not bad.
The paste.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention how to say it correctly.
Yes, LCA. Whatever. Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
LCA bowl. It's LCA.
The faster he says it, he thinks he's going to say it right.
RCA. 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 I don't know, whatever.
Do it in your Cajun accent?
RCA. You can do it Australian too, you know. Put a little RCA on the bobby.
We're not going to move to the next topic, Lummy, until you
correct. No.
Mm-hmm. We could be here all day until you finally say it correctly.
RCA. Chat told me. IKEA. I would think it would be like an IKEA, like, you know, IKEA. So I
mean, again, we're going to enjoy this. Thank you, Greg and Amy. I kind of like it.
It's not bad. It's weird, though.
It's weird. Now, what's the caloric deal on this?
Ask. It's probably a lot.
No, it's not. ICA is it's low in calories.
No, it's not.
Hey, I looked it up.
No, it's not. It's a lot of sugar, but it's good.
Don't let him sneak the word out of you guys. He's not off the
I'm
hook.
not going to say it.
You're not off the hook yet, Lummy.
Oh.
Lummy, what's the name of this place we got from?
Nature's Table. And they specialize in the RCI bowl. Whatever.
Never heard of that.
RCI. RCE. Anyone?
That's on you, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on.
Anyone. He's asking chat to help him, and they give him pronunciation guides.
RCE.
But half of them are wrong.
IKEA. Oh, shut up, little purple. RCE. I can't say it. I'm dumb, okay? Shut up, big. Come on. Somebody. It's IKEA.
This is called
IKEA. No one. Come on.
This is called adaptive learning.
I saw any.
What?
I don't know. I'm reading the chat.
YMCA.
Okay, now these guys are just RCE. RCE. RCC. RCC. Okay, how do you pronounce the C? The C with the little like wiggly line underneath. Do you guys know? Anyone? Achia. Akaya.
I eat ass. That's what somebody said. I love it.
I eat ass.
Some of them are right.
Oh, Yasasi. Let me Jesus.
Who just farted?
It says these bowls have 307 calories. That's it. There's no way. There's got to be way more.
I told you. Asasi. 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 Okay.
You don't even know how to read the phonetics.
Asahi. Asahi.
Asahi.
Oh, you said it.
He did just say it.
Well,
which one is it?
I don't know. Nobody.
Oh, come on. see. I got it. No. I see. Saw. Which one did I say that was right? Seriously.
You said it right.
Acai.
There it is.
Yeah!
That is called third grade adaptive learning.
Oh, I dominated it.
He dominated it.
I peaked in 8th grade, or at 8 years old. That's when I was in 3rd.
That's like the Rays getting beat 20-8 2 nights ago, and then walking in the locker room and saying, "Hey, Blitz, we dominated that, didn't we?"
Yeah. There's no way that's got 307 calories. It's got to be way more than that.
Mm-hmm.
40 grams of sugar.
No way.
I like it, but I can imagine how expensive it is. I got to think that it's super expensive.
It is. So
Greg and Amy, stop spending your money.
Right.
On that stuff. Thank you for your stuff, but don't be spending your money. It's way too expensive. That just tasted expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I like cheap.
Imagine what Oprah would have you eating.
Be that every morning.
That's nothing.
Oh, is that what I have to have in the morning?
Yeah, acai bowls every morning.
Oprah, where's
with
my
oat milk?
Where's my French toast and bacon?
Nope. We're vegan in this household.
Oh, vegan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean chickens?
No chickens.
No bribe. That means no. Oh, they have vegan cheese.
Eggs.
Vegan cheese is a joke.
Yeah, we can have vegan cheese. We can have some Daya.
It's not real cheese.
No.
Yum, yum.
It's nut cheese.
I'll tell you one thing.
I'm
going to jail. Why? Because I hit Oprah in the mouth when she tried to tell me I couldn't have bacon.
But you had to eat nut cheese.
Well, there's vegan bacon.
Did you just hear what you said?
Well, with bacon-looking forms.
Bubba, what's on the menu today? Oh, bacon-looking forms.
Lummy, what is wrong with you today,
hold on.
buddy?
The meatless bacon. There is that.
You can have some tofurkey.
Yeah, see, there's the tofu bacon.
Tofurkey bacon.
I bet you Oprah's cool as hell. I bet you Oprah be like, "Listen, honey, you laid it to me so good last night. You have whatever you want."
Why is she Dion?
Oh.
Spudge.
Man, you laid it to me so good last night. If you want the bacon, you can have the bacon, Spudge. Yeah, but I bet you she looks rough. With no makeup on.
It says Oprah currently eats a non-vegetarian diet.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
But you have to eat vegan.
Bitch, no, I'm eating what you eating. Bitch, I told you I'm... Again.
At times, she's been a strict vegan.
There you go.
But I guess currently she's a non-vegetarian.
I bet you who eats weirder, her or Madonna? I bet you Madonna eats weird.
Madonna eats way weirder.
Well, she eats she drinks the blood of children from many nations.
Mm-hmm.
Sick freak.
Madonna, what are we having? Are those Bloody Marys? Are we having Bloody Marys? Are we drinking our breakfast? Is a Bloody Mary breakfast? No, it's the blood of children from Nicaragua.
Oprah also does this ridiculous thing. It's like fasting, where she only eats one meal a day.
Oh, OMAD.
Yeah, OMD.
Oh, yeah, OMD. Oh, my God. I'm dying.
OMG.
Yeah. Bubba, we only eat once. Okay? Well, can I eat as much as I want at least this time? No, we eat a 1,800 calorie, some kind of stupidness.
Mm-hmm.
I'd smash Madonna in the mouth, too, for some bacon. I'm going to have to break up with you, Bubba. We caught you sneaking food last night.
Oh, no.
Why can't you get why can't Madonna and Oprah be real cool and they're partying and going to the dirt track and smoking weed?
That's not what rich people do. Well, they smoke weed. I think Madonna does. She definitely has weed.
By the way, bring in Caveman.
Okay.
Bring in the Caveman. Have him just sit down and plop down right on Dan's deal.
Okay.
Plop down right on Dan's deal. No, but Anna, you and Blitz go so overboard on not liking each other that we can kind of see through it now. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
What the hell?
And I'm going to warn Blitz that all these chicks that you supposedly are blasting and they're calling you and sending you pics, I know it's to get us off off the trail, but it's starting to piss her off.
You can tell.
Yeah, Lummy, can you know what I'm saying?
She's even chat. The seventh man says it. How mad she looks when you start flirting.
I'm at two things. One, Caveman, are you there?
Yes.
You there, buddy?
Yes, I am.
Caveman, and first of all, I love you so much, and you've been with me for 8 years, and I would like everybody to know that this is not the standard Bubba mess. I don't think.
No, it's not.
It's the standard Bubba pissed me off. I hate him. Well, that's how it's been since day one. But I'm just saying, like,
Caveman, cool guy with one headphone on.
Oh yeah, look at him. Hey, I'm Caveman. So anyway, Cave is leaving because he has a chance to make more money and also get health insurance, something we haven't had for. I don't think you've ever had it.
Yeah, I was promised it, and then we got rid of it.
Look, man, join the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told everybody I'd give him health benefits. Me and Tyler on Obamacare. So if me and Tyler on Obama, I'd love to give the filthy Chilean something, but I can't, buddy.
No,
but
okay.
So I wanted to get your opinion on a couple things. Kind of an exit interview.
Okay.
But I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest.
That's never a good thing.
This is a
Cave,
trap.
I want you to be honest.
Okay.
Trap.
What do you think about this Anna Blitz deal? You don't have to be in there anymore and worry about being uncomfortable with them. You don't have to. You can truly. You may only have like another 20 or 30 minutes interaction with Blitz ever again.
Yeah, but he could do a lot in that 20 to 30 minutes.
Right, and he can also blow your house up. But that being said, I mean, that being said, how do you what do you think's going on for real?
You know, it's hard to say because it's been back and forth for almost a year now.
But you see the inner workings of it. You see a different angle than we do.
Yeah, I just look at Blitz's body expression mostly, and you could tell he's like all into Anna, and Anna's all into him, and you know they're trying to play it coy right now for.
But I think they've almost overplayed it to the point where I'm calling them out on it now.
Yeah, I mean you could see it. I think the fans can see it too.
And you know, like I think deep down you know. Like so you might be one of the very few because you spend so much time with him that you might know. Shut up, Blitz. It's not your question.
And he's changed a lot. I mean, he's gotten healthier for her. He's eating differently.
Have you felt, though, that he has gotten a little bit way more of like a cocky kind of deal with this new, this new thinness?
Yeah, he's more of a dick.
Far more. So you miss Fat Blitz, too? Whereas I got to be honest with you, you didn't you lost just as much weight. You look, I think you might be more handsome than him, quite frankly.
Well, thank you.
I really do. I think you're a better looking guy. Like if I'm a girl and I have to blast either you or him, I think I'm picking you.
Oh well, you're one of few.
So anyway, that being said, do you didn't become this impossible to work with when you got skinny?
No, not at all. Well, I would say Blitz did it specifically for love.
Oh, for Anna.
For Anna.
Oh. Now, now, Kate.
Look at her she knows.
Listen,
look at that smile.
She started losing weight when she started working here.
You're right. What was your start date, Anna? What was your start date?
June 17th.
That's when you started losing weight.
June 18th. No, I mean, hold on. Realistically, it was before that.
Blitz.
It really was.
Caveman said nah.
It went about 25 times up then.
Cave said nah. So Cave, so how do you call it? Do you think they're dating?
I think it's just a bunch of flirtation right now. I don't know if there's been official dates.
You don't think there's been you don't think Blitz has been inside of her?
No, I don't think they've gone that far.
Okay, sorry.
He yearns for that though.
Sorry,
so hold on. So Bubba, what I told you the other day, do you not believe that?
Well, we talk a lot, Blitz.
Okay.
I don't know which one of the
probably that he's over it. That's probably what he said.
Well, I don't know. See, Blitz, I don't know which part of our conversations that are public or not. Like, there's a lot of, no, don't say this. And there's a lot of, lately, since she's been around, there's a lot of rules on what I'm supposed to say and not supposed to say.
Wait, are you talking about from what Bubba said earlier, Blitz?
Hold on.
About
texting.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of this going on. And there's not a lot of honesty going on around here. Hold on here.
I know, but like when I...
yeah, but see, Blitz, you know that I'm on it. You know that I'm sniffed it out, and so you're trying to throw me off, kid.
You think that there's like other stuff that I'm not telling you, and there's not.
I appreciate the additional angle to the story, but I'm talking to my fine Chilean friend right now, buddy.
Okay,
let's pipe it down. So you don't think any do you think a make out?
Maybe.
Me too. I'm thinking a make out.
During Unhinged.
Yeah. Now, Anna, do you guys spend more time together than you guys lead on to do?
No. I mean, we did a few times, when I went shooting and stuff, and
That was it.
But nothing right now.
Nope.
So, K-Van, what in your exit interview?
Okay.
This is something I've never done before, and maybe I'm afraid to do it. Maybe it's the dumbest thing I could do, or it could be the best thing I could do. You having been worked here over 8 years, and you've seen us change in like a terrestrial-based deal, and you've changed with us, and you've helped us make those changes, and you've helped us make those changes into, the digital world, so to speak, and some of your job involves in being in part of that. And you've see us evolve, and you've seen what Twitch has become. What, in your exit interview, what do you think we could do better? How long do I got?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, that's hard to say. I would say we're on the right path. I think listening to Blitz is a good idea with a lot of his ideas.
Right.
And as far as you, just keep doing what you're doing and not get so involved with the minutia of other things.
Blitz, what's he trying to say? You two.
He's trying to say stop reading chat so much.
I don't.
Yes. Some people that aren't really involved in the show don't listen to them as much.
Yep.
And by the way, I have not talked to Cave about this. Like this wasn't set up.
But you two old farts back there, shoulder to shoulder, coming up with this nonsense.
Well,
I didn't mean it that way. I mean,
Yeah.
So you're saying don't read chat and don't listen to people that don't work here.
Yeah, that and just do the show. You don't need to control everything. Unfortunately, we had to delegate stuff to guys like Lummy.
But hold on, buddy. When you say just do the show, do you say that I micromanage people? Because I think I pride myself on not doing that, but maybe I'm wrong.
You're doing that, but I think what we need to do is just let these guys grow a little bit, like the stuff. Let Lummy use his creativity with TikTok a little bit more. I think he's an undercover genius.
Well, I'm glad today's your last day.
I
know. I think he's an undercover genius as well, but you have to admit that he has to be directed sometimes.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Like telling like giving Lummy free reign.
Oh no, I wouldn't say give him free reign, but I think for your own sake, your health and everything else, just do what you're doing and enjoy the show. I think you've done that more now in the last 4 years than you have in a long time.
Yeah, you've seen me I think you've probably seen me change a little bit in just how uptight and mad I get on some things compared to what I do now. Now, listen, I know I have a long way to go, as I think everybody that has a business or has to manage people will continue to grow throughout their ownership of that business, however long that is. And I hope to own this and keep this content thing going for a while, but I think I've grown a little bit. I've become a little bit less of a dick. Do you think? Or am I still a dick, buddy?
Yeah, no, you can tell your emotional intelligence has grown, and just overall, it's been a pleasure working here, especially the last 4 years with you changing, doing stuff on Twitch. And
you didn't say you were less of a dick.
For those scoring at home, he knows how to. He's been here 8 years. He knows how to tell me. He's like, man, I got to get out of here alive.
You're just a little bit easier to deal with.
Yeah.
No, there's no question.
Well, Cave, I got to tell you, buddy, I absolutely adore you, and you have been such a part of a couple different aspects of what we got going on here, and you started out as an intern, and you worked yourself up to where you are now, and I would love nothing more than to be able to afford you and to give you as good of an offer as you had, with health insurance and everything like that. It's just, will truly be, you'll truly be missed. And I hope that you are considered one of the guys that can always come back, always hang out, doors always wide open. We say that to some people, but we don't really mean it. But with you, we really mean, like, you're truly, one of, the founding boys, if you will. I want you to know that.
Oh, well, thank you, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity to be here, Bubba, and working with you and learning from you.
And as your kids get older, was your kid get older? Will you please?
Cookie party.
Yeah, cookie party.
Will you please, not continue to make me the bad guy? Can you maybe one day tell your kid, hey, you know what? Uncle Bubba's pretty cool now. I don't work for him.
It's funny because the last day of his kinder care or this preschool he was going to, apparently the director is a fan. And she was feeding him Oreos when I got there.
As a rib?
As a rib. So it was pretty
Bet
funny.
your wife didn't talk to her for 8 years.
Oh, no. I was the one picking him up, and I'm like, I'm going to keep this quiet. But that was funny. So
that is kind of funny.
Yeah.
When I did it, it was a dick. When a fan does it, it's funny.
Yeah,
Story of my life.
It had time to grow. 5 years.
So anyway, Cave, we love you so much, and you're always welcome. You're still family, always.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd ever want to do a podcast or a show or whatever.
Yep, do it on your own network.
That's not the answer.
No, of course not.
So all of that and more. And, just thank you so much, buddy, for being such a good friend and such a great employee. God, I got so much sadness that's going on in my life right now.
I know.
I lost my friend, one of my guys that worked with me for 8 or 9 years. He's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
My son hates me.
Your shoulder hurts.
My shoulder hurts. My arm hurts. I'm going to have an allergic reaction to this. 50% of everybody says I'm stupid and
Your
fat.
arm might fall off.
Cave, God love you, my friend. And please know that how much you're just absolutely adored in so many different ways.
He's going to know because we'll be bugging him for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Cave, how do you do this? How do you do that?
I know Tyler's going to want to grab my cell number. He hasn't done that yet.
Yeah, Tyler, you might want to grab. And there is some conspiracy theory, I think, fueled mostly by Anna Hummel.
What?
And that is that I was trying to bring in Tyler to replace you.
I never said that.
Caveman, you're not replaceable. I couldn't, as much as I'd love for my son to work here, I hired my son to be a video guy, help Jackson out, and please know that I would never, I can't think of anybody immediately I could replace you with, so I don't want anybody to think that, I brought in Tyler and then told Caveman, I'm going to fire you now. Give me your 2 weeks notice.
No, it wasn't like that at all.
Be the dumbest move ever. So anyway, Caveman, we love you, buddy, and don't be a stranger, kid.
Oh, thank you, Bubba, for everything.
Hold on. Hello, don't leave out, Cave. And Cave, I can give you a hug goodbye because I'm vaccinated, buddy. And I've had it twice. You want a kiss? Hello.
No.
Cave's not.
Cave's not germaphobe. He's a solid Chilean. You're not germ. Are you germ, Willie?
No.
Okay.
But you could give it to me again.
That's true. Hello? Again, are you saying I'm the one who gave it to you originally?
Props to the show, guys, and props to Cave, man. Good luck on your venture.
Appreciate it, man.
Bubba Radio Daycare Asylum, gifted 10 subs.
So, did you mother F me to your family thinking that I gave it to you? Am I patient zero?
You were patient zero.
Here?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
On anything? Oh, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Caveman, I love you, buddy.
Love you too, Bubba.
Truly do. Much love for you. Danny 198 with Dr. Diaco at 8 p.m. tonight.
Yep.
Anna off the rails with a blitz kicker.
Yep.
Yep.
At 10:15. Anna, don't be late.
I won't.